Okay. Plus this. Catarino. World. Okay. W800, thank you. I am trying to set up. Very hard. I have one hand. Shit is so ass, bro. Know what else is very hard? Dick or something, I don't know. Diamonds. Still handless. I think it's the exact same problem as the last. I'm not even centered. I think it's the same problem as the last controller that died. Which that one was already having problems with the tracking anyway. The finger would always stick up. And so I'm just RMAing it. I'm literally just like doing the back and forth with them, being like, give me a new fucking controller. The last one was barely like, that one was on the cusp of being RMA'd anyway. Give me a new fucking controller. W800. Well, look who it is. Know what else is very hard? Diamonds. Still handless. I have one hand at least. I should have spent an hour yesterday trying to set up my Vive hands, the old Vive hands. I think I'd be able to get those working. It's just... Ugh. I have to set up the other base stations, I think. Good night, Yulind. Good night, Divvy. World. Late Wah Hi. Morning Gana. Fug you, Pinky. That shit's so ass. Morning Land. One hand is all I need. Hi, Unknown. Hi, Smile. Hi, Gana. Hi, Juice. Hi, Smug. Hi, Divvy. Hi, Leon. Hi, Oku. Hi, Alex. Hi, Global. This feels awful, by the way. Not being able to, like, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Ugh. Hi, Trogdor. Hi, Gana. I'm gonna try to not complain too much. I'm gonna try and not just like, oh, guys, this sucks without my hand. But I'm gonna get it out a little bit. I'm gonna be like, this fucking sucks. That controller literally lasted a month and 5 days. Fuck that dumb controller. Hi, Fishy. Hi, Octomage. Cold. Wow, you remember to say hi to me? Okay. Yulind, what happened to your hand? Hi. Said hi, Elder, right? Hi, Elder, just in case I missed you. I forgot to charge them Wednesday. We went and played Peak, and I forgot to plug them in after Peak. So I went to stream Thursday, and it was like, oh, fuck. My stuff isn't charged. I plugged my hands in for like 15 minutes before streaming, but like they did not last the 5-hour stream since we had 163 game trailers. Oh, I did. Hello. He's gonna complain so much. Can you not try to bring me down today, Gana? Can you don't? Oh, hi, Windbreaker. I love the Intex controllers, but we need a replacement so bad. So it's Koyo's fault, call it. It's not Koyo's, it's my fault. I didn't plug them in. Lyric, okay. They died. Well, they didn't die. But I got to a point where it's like, your controller's got like 20 minutes left. And I was like, ah, damn, I know what I'll do. I'll plug them in while walking. And they each had like 20% power left. The left one had like 19 power. And the right one had like 22 power. But plugging the right one in, it just like... It's almost like it just killed the controller. Because immediately it didn't, like, it just turned off. It didn't, like, go to an orange light for charging. It didn't keep a green light for, like, hey, you've got 20% power left, so it still works. It's like it just died there. And so I didn't have a right hand yesterday. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, huh, it must be a SteamVR bug because it just, like, scared itself or overloaded or something. Not with power, but just, like, it's confused software-wise. Because I can't even turn it back on. If I press the power button, hi, Nanada. If I press the power button, it goes blue for 3 seconds, and then it turns back off. And in SteamVR, it's like, this controller is disconnected. It doesn't say, like, hey, it's tracking. It says, it's just off. Okay. If I plug it in, it will not charge. Calibration mode? Nope, I can't even calibrate it. If I go to, you know, pair a controller, I hold down the system button and the B button, it acts like, oh, you turned your controller on? Nope, go back off. Hi, Nick. How are you, Yulind? I am very disengaged from myself right now. There's a lot of either just busy stuff happening around me or bad stuff happening around me. Right now, the forefront of my mind is my right controller broke. And so, Papanada. You know what my stim right now is, Nano? I keep saying Mambo, like one of the, I think it was a Hololive girl, but she was like, Mambo, I'm about to say Mambo. And I that keeps playing in my head. You tried different cables for charging? Hololive girl? Uh-oh. Was it not a Hololive girl? Is it an Uma girl? Whatever. Oops. Your Mambo vocal stim priv has been revoked. Uh-oh. Yeah, the controller, I cannot use either of my 3 charging cables on it. It does not charge from the wall or the computer. It still has power. It should still have like 20% power, which is like 1 to 2 hours. But like, when I turn it on, it just turns back off again. So yesterday I was arguing with Steam support and they were like, hey, have you tried this? Yes, this is the, okay, get the serial number. Oddly enough, the controller doesn't have the serial number on it. Now that I look at it, neither of them does. I hadn't looked at the left one. The serial number is supposed to be on the inside of the, like, sensor bar. And it's on that for neither of them. And so I had to give them the, like, the tracking ID of the order. And I'm kind of waiting on them to, like, say, okay, we've sent you a new one. I'm hoping, but they haven't officially sent me one yet. Hi, Joe. Until then, and maybe if I set up my Vive controllers tomorrow. Or one-handed. It's okay, you learn at the end of the day, you still got nice man boobs. You guys are the fucking worst at trying to cheer me up. Hololive girl, Matakana Townhouse. Who is the cute furry? That's Leon, Hololive. Thought that was an Uma. It is an Uma. I don't know. I was distracted by trying to tell a different story. And said Hololive girl. Mamba vocal sim priv has been revoked. Whatever. Not only do you not know her name, Cutie Orc. Or we blame you for Yulind's controller stuff. Like her name won't matter. It never matters to anyone. Should be on the box maybe if you still have that. I might still have the box. It doesn't really matter. They can use the tracking ID because like they gave it to me a month ago. So. Hi, Spooks McGibbs. Globular. You might need to send it back before they will send you a new one. I don't think that's normally how the Steam RMA works. Right hand taking a break, yeah. Wave. Sir, don't be a Debbie Downer femboy. I am trying not to, Frog. But this is the type of tech issue that, like, it really just eats away at you. This is like, I literally cannot stop thinking about it because I don't have a fucking hand. I'm trying not to be. And I would appreciate people not doing the things that they know push my buttons. Can't jork it in VR anymore. Yeah, that's frustrating. I know what will cheer up. A nice big glass of chalky milk. I'm not giving you any because it's mine. Chocolate milk would and did cheer me up. I normally have my glass. Yesterday I said, fuck it. I'm just taking a few sips of it anytime I go through the kitchen. So I drank way more than a glass yesterday. We're at 9:10. Let's start stretching. Positive vibes. Think the positive. Maybe someone can come up with a positive side. Ugh. An entire bottle. I did not drink an entire bottle. No. Yulind, that sucks. I'm sorry. You deserve equipment that works. Dude, it's... If there was a set of VR hands, it was like, this replaces the index, and everybody was like, these are fucking awesome, I'd probably get those. I'd probably just get those. But right now, it feels like the only option is index hands. And right now, it feels like those aren't an option. Oh man, he got Phantom Amputee now. No. I just don't have a hand for threes. I'm really hoping I like try the Vive hand stuff tonight. And it's just like, because I don't remember which set of Vive hands I have. I'm pretty sure the set I have don't work with base station 2s. Start throwing tomatoes at him. Hi, Cairo. I need to set up my base station 1.0s, which I don't want to do like a whole fucking on the wall thing. I'm thinking I'm gonna have them like on that table and on the desk. The navy blue work with 2.0 base stations. Cairo, mine don't work. Okay, I don't know which type I have. They don't work. I literally went through this last time. They do not work with my base stations. Good night, he who cutelins. I think I got my streak, but I don't know. Good night, Elder. Well, the Quest Pro or Quest 3, you'd use hand tracking without controllers, I think? Yeah, but like, would it be tracking like my hand walking at my side? I'm digging the new trend of gloves, like the Tundra Studio gloves. Another company made some. I don't know if I want gloves because I sweat in them so much, right? Like when I have an incline day, the handle of the index controllers are kind of vile and I need to like clean them off. Studio org, that's what I danced with for 2 years. Man, one arm game night going to suck. I'm really hoping my Vive hands work. ET controllers were a meme in the Beat Saber community for a while, but I don't know if they still make them or if they are good. Chat, hi Sammy, 800, let's go. Hi mistake, no. You can, yeah. Gloves are ass. Walking by the side, no clue, never tried. The wish list seems to be empty. You can suggest a gift to this creator. Just ask Oscar Lamau. Does he have them? I can walk my hand up your side. Okay, smile. Also, is the controller 100% broken? I haven't been able to fix it. I don't know what I could do to fix it. It seems very odd the way it broke. I don't know what to do with the thing. We've started working through the RMA process. Hi, Ronmu. It was like having trouble anyway. It would always like get one of the fingers stuck up. And so it was like, it just died yesterday, mistake. I kind of just did a lengthy explanation of it. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to repeat myself for the next 10 minutes. If you really care. Oh, you probably don't have the rewind feature. Rant time? No, rant time just finished. I specifically don't want to do the exact same rant over again. Oh, let's keep ranting. Hi, Micaiah. My index controller died 3 weeks ago, and I just got the replacement a couple days ago. Ugh. I did work on Avatar stuff last night. I made progress there. I came to an understanding of something I had been fucking up. And I don't know the overall fix. But Micaiah might know. Here we go again, Yulind, just add it to your title. Never stop. All too long didn't read it in my mind that you just sat on it. Must go on. Walk time, where are we going today? In my experience with Steam VR Sport, you get a bunch of low-level randos. So you get a pro who either has a real fix or just says, yeah, here's an RMA. I've been doing the back and forth. I have sent them 3 messages so far. I'm waiting on them right now. I literally have my email page open so that as soon as I finish stream, I can check that. And, you know, keep my mind on it. Because if I close it, I'll probably forget. But, well, I don't see myself forgetting. But I can stay more on top of it if I keep that page open. But we've done the, hey, try these fixes. Yeah, I tried those fixes, dude. Didn't work. Okay, send these screenshots and your serial number. Okay, here's the screenshots. I don't have the serial number. Okay, have you done this? Yep, doing that. I think the last thing I sent them was, it was something after the 2 screenshots and the serial number. Have you seen or tried the EOZ Vive straps? EOS has new gloves that seem interesting. I have not. I'm very hesitant to do gloves. Hi, Baldir. Big congrats on the 800, cutie boy. Omega, good job. Be a walking wonder. The serial number is scratched off or something? It's just not there. Like, my serial number, it says the serial number on Valve controllers is on the inside of the sensor bar, right? The big curved part that sticks up over your, the back of the hand. None of my 3 controllers have that. My old ones that I got, 3 years ago, they don't have that. And the new one that I got a month ago, that didn't have it. And it doesn't even look like it's just scratched off because nothing ever touches the inside of the bar. It just says Valve Index in there. And then nothing else. Hi, Violet. Your number's on the box. That's so weird. Forrest Gump is a low-level walker in comparison to Yulind. What's a sensor that explains how it tracks fingers? That's a sensor. Yes, that's a sensor. Inside of the outer ring, yeah, but weird. It's probably on the box. I didn't get a box with the new one, is the thing. I have a box for the 2 old ones that I have. Like my left hand, probably I could get a serial number for. But the right hand, that literally came like cellophane taped to a cardboard plank. You didn't get a box? No, it was like a really thick cardboard with a black cushion pad, and then there was cellophane tape basically going through the top and the bottom of that cardboard plank, pulling the controller into the black pad. Oh, because one hand only? Yeah. I guess arm pulls, which feels real weird with one hand. Maybe because it's a replacement controller. Doubt the info isn't there somewhere. I mean, so they don't need the serial number. Like, they just don't need it. They said, give us the serial number if you have it. If not, give us the Steam transaction ID. And so I did that. I was just like, yeah, here was the literal transaction ID. Didn't you get 2 of them recently? No, just 1. Oh, no, Cairo got 2 recently, but he got, like, new ones. He didn't get a refurbished replacement. Did they send you a refurb or something? Yes, they sent me a refurbished one. I don't think you can get new ones unless you get them, like, secondhand, because I don't think you can get new ones from Valve anymore. Yay, Armple. Oh, you got a refurb? Yes. I got the, like, from the Steam store right-hand replacement. From the Valve store. You can get new ones on the Steam store still? When I went to the Steam store, they had the Index controllers. And I promise you it's not new, Cairo. There was the Index controllers out of stock. And then there was left-hand replacement and right-hand replacement. You can still buy them separately, but not the set. I bought the right-hand replacement, which is the separately. It's new, just not in a custom package. It came scratched up with, like, paint missing. I promise you guys, it's not new. Like, it is not new. Yeah, oh wow. Didn't you get 2 of them recently? What the fuck? I don't know what to tell you. It came and it was like, oh, this is very clearly not a new controller. This is like clearly refurbished. There were parts of it that were new. But like when I look at the thing, there was like some of the plastic on the handle looks like just a little worn. And then the handle is like, doesn't seem super fresh. Also the pin. The black pin on the strap was very clearly like, this has been used. Like it like they forgot to repaint it or something. I'm not gaslighting you, I believe. I am kind of getting my buttons pushed, especially since I just had a conversation with somebody about trying to help and like just not helping. It's I'm RMAing it. You guys were telling me to RMA it, you know, a month ago anyway, because the finger kept getting stuck up. I'm RMAing it. Oh god, I don't have facial expressions. We did lunges, right? We did lunges. Let's do our fucking hamstring. Holy shit, it's 9:22 already. I am gonna try and get the my Vivons working later. If those work, I think they had a lot of controller drift, but if I can just have two hands, that'll be a big, like, what's the word? I'll feel a lot better for the next few days waiting for the RMA. In other news, 800 days, look at you go. Okay, the face is still cute anyway. Wonder if they're out of new controllers, if they accidentally sent you a refurb intended for warranty replacement customers. I don't know. Starting stretches early, I see. Okay, dude. Day 800. It is day 800. I was considering, so I think I'm gonna run into the same problem. Hi, Grianne. I ran into, last month when my fucking hands broke. I was thinking Friday, today, we do the long stream and I stream Mega Man Battle Network. I did not set that up because I was like, I don't want to skip core stuff. I don't want to skip other stuff. So like, I was not gonna do it. I'm gonna push it back. Saturday there's going to be VR night day, which I don't even know if I want to go to now that I only have one hand. I hate fucking missing Saturdays though. Sunday is Planet Crafter, so I can't miss that one. Monday, good luck with everything, Yuli. Thank you, Micaiah. I didn't talk about the Avatar thing, and I meant to. I should probably talk about that while you're here. While I have you. It was an issue where I was trying to put the reverse bunny outfit on the Avatar, on Kuronatu. And then I was like, oh, I want the not safe for work texture skin, right? When I put that on the body, the skin turns pink. It looks like you just took a pink highlighter to the entire skin. And I was like, slut vanish. Okay, Octal. It just looks like the whole thing gets pink highlighter. And I was like, what? And it wasn't even like I could Control Z it. I found out that there is, if I use the body material, it doesn't look pink. If I use just any of the textures to put on the body, it looks pink. So if I put the material on the body, it turns pink. But if I use the material, like one of the orb things, it looks normal. My dog stepped on my keyboard, sorry. Careful with Control Z and Unity. But super pink is missing material. So there should be like a not safe for work. It's not like a highlighter like neon pink. It's like a discolored pink. Rather shader. When I take the textures, is it bad to take one of the square textures that like this is just the straight texture and put that on the body? Do I need to find that texture as a material? and put that on the body. Okay, day 850 is going to be Air Riders. We'll see. Oh. The other thing that's having problems, and I think I might know how to fix this one. But when I put the bunny suit, the reverse bunny suit on the avatar, you know, it's T-pose in Unity. When I put it into Gesture Manager, the body starts standing there normally. The outfit is still T-pose, so it doesn't look like it's attached to the bones properly. How to get it figured out in chat? All I can offer is it's a missing material shader issue. Okay. Day 800 is Mega Man. Day 800 will be Mega Man Battle Network. I'm thinking Monday. So no, Air Rider, shut the fuck up, Gyro. I might do it tomorrow. I might. I don't really want to miss, like, Saturday stuff, but if I'm going to be, like, if I can't get the Vive ones working and I'm stuck there like this, I'm like, why would I even go to Saturday? The last time I went to Saturday one-handed, I was miserable. That one is missing armature link scripts. Okay. This Battleship Network. That sounds kind of funny, having your clothes T-pose around you. We have Unrailed tomorrow. Okay, yeah, shit, you're right. We do have Unrailed tomorrow. Okay, no Mega Man Battle Network tomorrow, no matter what. Have you considered an IRL reverse bunny suit? No. I don't think anybody suggested that. Or you put too much starch in the washing machine. It's, here's what I thought it might be. The reverse bunny outfit is entirely in Japanese. I don't know if there's an English version of it. So I thought maybe the bones it's linking to is the Japanese name of the bones instead of the English name of the bones. That's what I thought it might be. But that's like a... Is that how it works from memory from like a year and a half ago? Yeah, it's understandable. If I was one-handed on Saturday, I would also be miserable. We could suggest one. But yeah, I don't know if you use MA or VRC Fury, but yeah, the armature link on the outfit object. I feel like I've done that before, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember how to do that. To Throne. If you're just dragging the prefab on some makers don't have modular scripts added, you gotta do it yourself. It is an old outfit also, so I imagine that's what it is. Cat, first he invites me, and then tries to flake from the makeup plans. Is there trouble in paradise? Is the goal naturally over? Am I just washed? You're just washed, Cairo. Toe touches. I cannot change where my stuff is because I am using the Steam overlay instead of XS overlay. Ugh. Cries, you're wash doomed over. If you're using modular avatar, you can right click the outfit, go to modular avatar, and then hit set up outfit. Give up. Humiliated. Are no longer stinky. Find out later. It does everything for you. I use VRC Fury. I might message you about it later. So Hobbit said something the other day. If they're like, you ever need help, just message me. And I was like, I need to be better about messaging people. And so I did message Hobbit. I was like, hey, this pink thing, right? What's going on here? And admittedly, they did not have the answer. But kind of just talking about it and working through it helped me get there and kind of figure it out on my own. Granted, talking to Makai also helped me figure out the shader versus material thing. No, material versus texture. But I want to be better about, like, I just have a small issue. I take screenshots and I just start messaging somebody and be like, hey, what's going on here? Hi, Hobbit. Talking to Hobbit yesterday very much helped me. We are at... Oh, we're at splits. Oh, you were talking about the texture issue? Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, that'd be a quick fix in GIMP. Just have to color correct it. Well, no. So I think the issue of it is that I was trying to apply just a raw texture when I should be applying a, like, material. I think there should be a not safe for work material of that not safe for work texture, because all the textures turn it pink and off color. But when I apply a material to the body, it looks right. It has that natural coloring that's like, oh, it's supposed to look like this. I'll show you raw texture. To be honest, no one going to notice you have one hand when you're walking. Thunk. What I thought about doing Trogdor, but I didn't think of it until like 8:42, so I was like, I don't have the time to set this up. I was thinking I move this to the other side of the screen. So chat would be over there, and me walking, I would be on this side. That way, it'd be my left hand swinging, and it would be my right hand. My right hand to show you guys. My right hand on the treadmill. I suppose, yeah. Never done a straight texture since I messed with shaders so much. LOL. That's what I thought to do, but I was like, I didn't think of that until, like, just now. Damn it. Just hide your arm off screen. Well, that'd be the plan, right? My right hand would be like this, so you wouldn't see, or I guess, yeah, my right hand. I was doing the entire time you guys were mon hunting. You were messaging me. I just felt like they were going to bleed. I was taking the raw texture, Hobbit. I was taking the raw, like the square texture. This is the texture file. And when you're like, yeah, just Control Z it, you don't take those out. So if I apply that texture to the body and then I press Control Z, that doesn't do anything. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I kept remaking the preset. And then, so I remade the preset. It had the right body texture. I saw that it was the circle, it was the material. I was like, oh, okay, so if I put these materials on the body, that helps. If I take these textures, that makes it pink. Yeah, I thought you were messing with shaders on the uni side. That's why I said it. Undo shortcut, my beloved. I mean, undo shortcut should work with damn near everything. It just, this particular thing, it doesn't because, well, I'm stupid and was trying to apply a texture. What do we at? We're at Cami stretch. No, you're fine. Hi, Devil Gated. Ugh. Three, 2, 1, 0. We do have a new video today. I have Swamp of Sorrows ready. You try to draw all the focus your broken arm. Our eyes would not be watching it. While I was playing 20 questions, random ass things can fuck up other things for no reason. Honestly, Hobbit, just talking to you got me thinking in a way that's like, oh, I should do this, right? Like, it seems pretty obvious to me now. Go to one of my presets, see what the body texture is. And talking to you made me, like, just think, oh, I should just go see what the right texture is, right? And so it's very much like, I found you very helpful last night. I just did a shoe shader once and it fucked up my face. I just trashed everything I did that session to fix it. Ugh. We are at squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes you just need to talk through the problem with a rubber duck. Nice, Vi. Yeah, basically in dev we call that rubber ducking. There was a bit of like... There was a bit of Hobbit is getting me to think about the things, and then there was a bit of Hobbit being like, did you do this? Oh, yeah, I should just outright do that, shouldn't I? Did you end up getting it to work? Was I helpful last night? No. No. I don't think I needed you to be helpful last night. I now have to copy my Viera's face patterns. It makes me sad I can't have as luscious lips as my Viera. Bruh. Yeah, I ended up just masking things out to get the shoes to how I wanted it to look. You'll be fine, Yulind. You may not have a hand. I just noticed I have no water on the faucets. No water on the faucets. Made me want to get a drink of water. Someone else always has it worse. Alex, you have no idea. Well, maybe you do. All of these complaints, all of this avatar work and my hand issue, not even the thing that's bumming me out the most. I feel like I shouldn't talk about. I'm not going to. I got medical news from a friend that's like, oh, he has it way fucking worse. Oh. Literally, someone always has it worse. That's fine, no rant, no need to go negative. It's less a negative thing and more of a perspective thing. Hi, Zuvi. Sorry, friend of Yulind. It's one of those things that, like, they're probably okay with talking about it. But I haven't seen them specifically say, like, hey, you know, this goes, you know, this is public, right? They shared this news in, like, the private channel of a Discord with people. And a lot of people know. Yes, I'm sorry, chat. His boyfriend has dense head syndrome. There's also that going on. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boo boo. People having it worse makes me feel better. I'm kind of a bad person. What the fuck? I'll say the opposite for me, Octal. I fucking hate it. When I'm like, oh man, my right controller died. I'm stuck with one hand. And people are like, if it makes you feel better, my motherboard fried, and I don't have a PC right now. And I'm just like, why the fuck would that make me feel better? You're my friend. I don't want your shit broken. This is just a competition for who's got it worse, and like, I hate this one. Only for people that I don't know. What the fuck? Get one up, nerd. Yes, I'm sorry, chat. Like friends, family, or acquaintances make me sad. I can't stand it when somebody's like, if it makes you feel better, I'm getting my shit kicked in. And I'm like, do you think I hate you? I don't want that to happen to you. What the fuck? Either a pity competition or they're outing themselves for lacking empathy. Yeah, and both kind of suck. And I get it. Some people, that's their coping. That's their, like, defense mechanism, right? When shit gets rough, when they're not having a good time, they complain, they whine. And that's just getting out of their system makes them feel better, but well, in particular, when I'm like, oh shit, I really fucked this up. Then you hear a story about a real fuck up, and it puts it into perspective. Yeah. Like when you stub your toe and I said good. Is that what you want? No. No, I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stubbed your toe. Tank diff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. What do you want from us then, femboy? When I say, like, okay, well, what I want, my Foss, is to get it out of my system, right? Oh man, my controller broke and this sucks. I guess what I want is like, oh man, that does suck. Hope you get the new one soon. I don't want the pity party competition. I don't want, like, I don't want the problem solving. Hi, Proxy. 40 minutes still not walking. I'll have you know, Proxy, I only have one hand, so, like, it's harder to stretch, okay? It goes slower, okay? Fuck you. Put on whatever you want. Thank you. Okay, okay. We haven't done chibi in the longest. So I'm like, oh, let's put that on. I do not want to move my cameras. I literally cannot move my cameras up and down right now. So I'm like, I'm not doing chibi. I'll do bunny. What if I did PJs? What if I just said, fuck it, I'm walking in my PJs? Could I get away with that? I'm walking in my PJs today. I'll let this man bitch, got it. These street cleaners just went by my house, one after another. They really cleaned the fuck out of the street. I'm slowly coming to the realization that I might be stinky this weekend because no water. Oh no, Moogle, right? Nude model, let's go. 1984 Lynn PJ walk, let's go. Also morning, Lynn. My techno. What do you mean get away with it? This is literally your show. Oh, Moog this. It's... Well, here's the thing, Ganna. You know this isn't the most stream-safe avatar. Just don't fall. I just gotta stay sideways like this so you don't see any, anything up here when I do my... squats. Oh yeah, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just don't pop your coochie, it's Gucci. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta think how to do the plank. I gotta be careful with that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry to hear you're having controller trouble. Makes you feel any better. Murphy got arrested for tax fraud yesterday, so I have to deal with that. Wait, Murphy or Yoshi? Just plank head on. That would be the worst angle, because that's going to show all this up here. Murphy, no, lower. Wahoo's Murphy? Murphy is Cairo's dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Murphy took inspiration from his fave dinosaur. I know Murphy is very important to Cairo, but if I'm being honest, Murphy's a horrible person. He is a trans girl chaser, and he seems a little bit racist. He yells at the people at Taco Bell. He is a chaser. Damn, how long will he be in jail for? This is Murphy slander. Yeah, his fave JoJo is part 4, we know. Murphy is quite the fucking character. He's really fucking silly for a dog. We were playing with Spacefish and Smug yesterday. And Kai's like, oh, I don't have a picture of him. And I'm like, what the fuck? You have like a million pictures of him. You have a channel in your server dedicated to pictures of him. So I went and got, not the most recent picture, but I went and found a, a very unflattering picture of Murphy. And I sent that to Spacefish and Smug. It was really fucking funny hearing Spacefish go like, oh, he's so cute, Cairo. And Cairo's like, why did you send her that one? It was like a under chin angle. He's like snarling and he looks real scraggly. And it's just like, oh God, what the fuck is that thing? Run Murphy out of town. Ganna hug morning. I think I have 4 more squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah yes, the candid shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. How do you think about this? I need to be at like... I'm gonna be at this angle. And so that means my feet should be at like... Okay, that should be good. Can I just move sideways now? Nope, tank controls. Okay. Hi, Dragon King. Hi, how are you? How's your day going? My controller is still broken. But other than that, it's fine. I was kind of close to the angle I needed to be at. I'm going off my excess overlay clock. It's not my live time clock. It won't match what you guys are going to see. I'm going to start at 58, go to 101. 3, 2, 1. 3 minutes of plinking. I cannot see chat at all. This stinks. I hate not being able to see chat. I can almost see it. Today marks my streakland reaching my favorite number. Yippee. Call him cute and shit. Yuli has left us. Oh, he misses us. Have you tried being taller? I'm just going to catch up on chat. Okay. What did we do yesterday? Yesterday, we took a nap. We tried troubleshooting our controller a little bit. And then, we played Monster Hunter. Although, Cairo, off-stream, had tried doing Savage Omega with Foss, Ants, and Kitty. And all of them were there, so it was kind of like, hey, you 3 or you 4 keep going, and I'll kind of just be on the side. 1 minute down. I did editing for today's video, Swamp of Sorrows. And then I kind of just did some of my own hunts. I did a few raid outs to finish off the raid armor. I had never finished all of the raid out armors. I had not gotten all the pieces, and I needed like one more bolt horn or something. Got that. Did 3 tempered Jindahads. Because I had a quest that was like, kill 3 Jindahads or whatever. I, did a loggy or 2. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I designed all of my tents. Sammy had given me, through Throne, all of the tent customizations, because I put those up on Throne. And, I spent like 20 minutes just customizing all of my area tents. So now I have better pop-up camps than everybody. And I tried to design them by the area. So like, my forest tent has like fucking woodwoods on it. Your tent doesn't, because your tent is not as cool as mine. That made me happy. 30 more seconds. After they did Omega for like 4 hours or 3 hours. Cairo and I did a loggy, and then we switched to Firebreak, but the game was like fucking dying. The first round we did like Extreme 4, which was too much for me. And then we did like Extreme 3. This was easier, but the game was dying and like crazy lag hitching. Okay. That was 3 minutes. But apparently they'd redone everything in Firebreak. I hadn't played it in like 3 or 4 months. So everything still kind of felt the same to me. Cairo was like, you should play the Fix-It class with the wrench. It's melee like you wanted. And then you go into a match and everyone else is playing Fix-It, so it's like, ooh, I don't know if I want to play the thing everyone is playing. Back to your rule. Thank you. Oh, thank you. you tried being taller? Tell him how much of a good job he's doing. You can read chat. I was reading it when I was like propping myself up on my right elbow and looking at chat. It's impressive how well he talks while plinking. The fact that you immediately started judging Cairo's tent the instant you saw it. Well, here's the thing of it. I couldn't see it. He just started judging my tent. I had this pretty tent in the Scarlet Forest, right? It's got like this yellow and green patterning on the inside. And on the outside, it has like a dark green appearance with like sakura blossom petals on it. And it had little motifs of woodwoods on the inside of the tent. And I'm like, this is super fucking cute, and I love this thing. Thank you, Gana. Oh, wait, no. Thank you, Matthews. I thought that was the resub. Matthews gifted 12 months of tier 1 sub to Gana. They've gifted 1,297 subs. My neck hurts a lot. Matthews. Meowster. My arm is dead. I'm working on RMAing this controller again. Well, thank you very much, Meowster. Also, Matthews, also, you'll be happy to know. Where is... I don't know where my camera is. You'll be happy to know. It's Friday. My parents just left for Florida. You know what that fucking means? Throne is back. Blue Twitch is back. Fucking hell, Matthews thinks so. God, that outfit just makes me want to fuck you so hard. Yeah, okay. We can't talk like that on stream. This is my nap outfit. Hi, Seekaroo. It's Friday. This is the outfit I always nap in. I need to be careful with it because it's got the not safe for work textures and stuff, and so like I can't bend too far over. He dead, Gajor. So this is what the aftermath of nap time looks like. They fixed my class. Everyone is playing it now. I no longer accept this class as mine. I know, Hobbit. Okay, I know. I also got a pretty tent. Hell yeah. Whoa, my neck hurts a lot. Fucking hell, the Matthews. Thanks, though. It's Friday, time to sleep. But ass naked in the living room and not give a fuck. I could never. Yeah, Nat. Not gonna lie, I spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out Twitch Prime. So we can talk like that off stream? Oh, absolutely. 100%. When it's off stream and we're at like the nap time, sure, fucking hell yeah. If it's my DMs, absolutely. When it's on stream, there's a level of like, alright, you can't be chasing other people's away. Because, just frankly how it is, there's gonna be people that see that and they're uncomfortable. We talk about some pretty degenerate stuff, but I don't want it to be like just open ERP like, oh my god, I'm gonna bend you over the desk. As much as I love Matthews, much as like fucking kind of like him talking to me like that, I can't do that with the audience. I can't do that with a Twitch audience. Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Strickland maintained back to Orland. I hope it goes fast, heck no. I need to change my trackers. So you guys wait there. I'm going over here. There's an invisible wall here. Are you kidding me? Hi, Wrath. Oh, really? Hold on. I have to go do something real quick. What do you have to go do real quick, huh? Calibrate. Yeah. Beep, beep, beep. Fucking tank controls. I swear. Yeah. You? Okay. Okay. I need to grab this and move this here. That is dangerously close to where I don't want it, but fine, it's fine. You said we could talk like that in DMs? Yes, I did. Okay. What? I got 'em mixed up. Okay. I see what I've done. I put the wrong camera on pin 3. And I switch that up with the pin 2 camera. We're almost ready. We're almost ready. Surely we're not over an hour already, right? Yeah, we're at 55. Hi, honey boo. Good morning, Yulind's legs. Good morning, Yulind. Does this not have the right mask? It doesn't. Why? Mask. World. Oh, kinda closer than I wanted, but... Violet! He's almost there, guys. I'm trying! Okay. I think I'm good to start. Oh, I've also got incline today. Okay. I cannot change that on the treadmill. I have to change that over here. Okay, okay. I think I'm ready. Sound. World. Start. Wake up my equipment. I don't have Wi-Fi. Start manual workout. Click that. Start manual workout. Wonder where the new video is. It's Swamp of Sorrows! .5 speed. Let's fucking max out the incline. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is this new Abby? No, Wrath, you've seen this before. This is my pajamas. Proxy redeemed outfit and said, whatever outfit you want. And I said, you know what? Because of my arm, I feel like being in my pajamas today. I'm walking in the pajamas. Okay. Hey, yo, this guy walking? Question mark. New video? It is new video. Nah, that's Leon. Oh boy, finally walking time. This is the Swamp of Sorrows. I remember being like level 30 and literally getting through... Oh god, what's the... I don't remember the name of the last zone we were just in. The last one I did, like the... Deadwind Pass, that's what it is. I remember sneaking through Deadwind Pass, getting to Swamp of Sorrows, and this was like a level 40 zone. I must have been like level 22. I remember getting here and stealthing around and everything was skulls. And I stealth down this hill and I get to this sentry tower. I don't walk up to it, but I can see it. And an orc guard just fucking starts sprinting at me. Question mark, guard. And I fucking unstealth, hit the dash button, and ran away and never came back. And that was my first experience in this zone. Man, this guy isn't going to change clothes today. He's going to sleep, Stinky. Fuck no, I'm not. What the fuck? Trogdor, you really just say stuff sometimes. Is that like a thing you want me to do? Huh. I wonder... I'm having the realization of like, Trogdor says weird stuff like that. And it might be a thing that like, you could put I hope at the beginning of it. Man, I hope this guy isn't going to change his clothes today and he's going to sleep stinky. Oh my god, that makes it make so much more sense. Good night. Good night, Trogdor. Duskwoods. Swamp is kind of like exclusively Horde. That explains so much. Most people would say pajamas would look better on their floor. But I think you look adorable and comfy with them on. These are like peak pajamas to me, Smile. Just the big oversized shirt that goes like halfway down the thighs. Granted, this doesn't go halfway down the thighs. But like, nothing under it and completely easy access otherwise. That's like, hell yeah. Exclusively Horde, so I never played it. When was my first time? Oh, I played it in vanilla. I remember doing this on my warrior in vanilla. And he only got to 44. If it was, would you do it? If I lived on my own, no. Like, I'm actually, like, really uncomfortable trying to take a nap with, like, caked up in sweat. I feel fucking disgusting after I sweat a lot on an incline day. If I lived with Trogdor, and he was like, Yulind, I want the boy smell. I want you to have, like, a really sweaty, stinky walk, and not shower after that so we can cuddle. I'd be like, ugh. Okay. I will try to take a stinky fucking nap. And I would probably... I hate this. I would probably actually take a nap and shower the moment I wake up. Or I would try for an hour and be like, can we call it good with an hour? I can't sleep like this. But like, if somebody was into boy smell and just wanted me to not shower, I could do it for a little bit. I could try. You don't get to say weird stuff, then go to bed, Trogdor. What kind of sick, terrible person does that? Yulind, as a person more knowledgeable in Monster Hunter, can you tell me how to reduce block stun duration? You need levels of guard. So there are two types of guard skills. One is guard and one is guard up. One level of guard up makes it so that you can block unblockable attacks. So if an enemy does like a fucking laser, you can block that now. I'm full guard and guard up, then you've maxed it. One of them reduces the damage you take when guarding. The other reduces the knockback when guarding. Like, it's specifically, you take less stagger. So if you have, like, no ranks of guard and you block a skill, you will, like, slide back, try to find your balance, and take a lot of knockback. I meant I cannot guard twice against Omega's ram attack. You might need to be perfect guarding it. If you perfect guard, there's even less stagger damage. What weapon are you guarding it with? It's Sword and Shield? Okay. You're in a very lucky position. I don't know if Foss is here right now, but he plays Sword and Shield. And I remember him saying if he doesn't perfect guard it, he doesn't have enough time to guard the follow-up. But perfect guarding is crazy fucking easy on the Sword and Shield. Basically, when you are holding your sword out, or your shield up, you're blocking. If you press the sword button, you'll do a little stab. You'll just take your sword and be like, "Hiya!" But you do that while holding your sword up, or your shield up. You're never not blocking for that. And that moment counts as a perfect guard. So basically, right when he's going by you, try to stab him. I highly recommend going to the training dummy and practice the timing on this a little bit. But Sword and Shield can just get perfect guard extremely safely. There is no, like, so with the lance and the gun lance, you have to just straight up be not blocking. And then when the monster, like, is about to hit you, you start blocking, right? You have that not blocking time, perfect guard window, and then guarding time. Whereas the Sword and Shield is guarding, stab attack, perfect guard, guarding. If you can take advantage of that, you should be able to block every charge, even if he does like 4 in a row. I hate this. You people are just asking for rashes. Voicemail. I'm full guard and guard up. We cuddled and slept with you all sweaty and stinky with voicemail. When you woke up, would you be clean? If you know what I mean. No, I would need a shower after. Does Monster Hunter have pole armor spear? Kind of, Leon. It has the insect glaive, which is a spear. It is not really a stabbing spear, but like a curved blade slashing spear. Sounds dope. There are 2 parts to this weapon, Leon. Part 1, the spear. You do a lot of attacks that are very far-reaching. It's a very quick weapon. Hi, Kuro. I'm dead-armed today, Lind. The other part, attack these. Okay. The other part of the insect glaive, Leon. Hi, Ostel. What happened to arm? It died. It cannot charge. If I turn it on, it turns off after 3 seconds. Doesn't matter if I plug it into wall. Doesn't matter if I plug it in the computer. The thing's fucking dead. So, we are 1 armland until that RMA gets back to me. That's what happened to my left controller? You know what's crazy, Kuroki? That's what happened to my right controller a month ago. Literally 40 days ago. And for whatever fucking reason, the refurbished controller they sent to me, it also happened to. So I've RMA'd it. Well, I'm arguing with them right now. I'm doing the back and forth of, yep, I tried plugging it in. Yep, I tried holding the button down for 15 seconds. Yep, it still does the thing. Here's the serial code. I have a power bank strapped to my arm. Oh, I can't even charge it with a power bank. Like, when you plug it in, no light comes on. No orange light for charging. No white light for fully charged. I plug it in, and it's just a dead light. But it's not like the light's dead, it's the controller. Hi, Violet, by the way. SNS not having the biggest block chance is still kind of whack. Wait, what? Not having the biggest block chance? It's a buckler. It'd be messed up if it had as, like, good a block as the lance and gun lance. Those are fucking tower shields. Okay, I'll try it. You were meant to say goodnight right after unhinged shit. I am not done yet. Sounds dope. And now I'm worried. Wasn't asking if you'd be clean. I'm saying you would be clean. I would not be clean. I think I'd feel even more dirty. Attack these, hi Kuro, hi Raiders, huh? Hey, what happened to arm? Too much back and forth motions. Oh, that's out of my left controller. I should have power bank strapped to my arm. Hi, Kumi. Won't someone please get Yulind a stim pack? His arm is damaged. Leon. What I was saying, though, is the second part of the insect glaive is the insect. On your right arm, you have a big bug. Imagine a beetle the size of a basketball. I'm not kidding. Just, it's literally the size of a fucking basketball. But it's your friend. He loves you. You're literally like the bug guys from Naruto. Anyway, you tell this bug, hey, go attack the monster. And it will bite the monster, do a little bit of damage. But the important thing is that it collects essence. When it collects essence, there's 4 colors. Red, orange, white, and green. If you collect red essence, your attacks get an extra attack in each hit. So, like, let's say you had an upward slash, where you would be like, slash with your spear, and then the back part of the spear, because it's a double-sided spear. Well, if you have red essence, it's slash, slash, slash. It's 3 slashes upward as you twist the spear. So just way more damage. If you get white, you increase your movement speed. If you get orange, you increase your defense. Do you pick the essence or is it random? It is based on which part of the monster your bug bit. If you attack the head, you get red typically. If you attack the legs, you get white. If you attack the body, you get orange. If they have wings, you'll probably get white there. If you attack the tail, very often you will get green. Green just heals you, but it doesn't give you an essence. Green will give you a heal when you get it, but it doesn't actually, like, help you. It doesn't buff you at all. If you have all 3 essences, you get earplugs. You cannot be stunned by the monster roaring. And you cannot get, like, a small buff to all of them. So, like, you get 10% defense if you have orange. Well, if you have all 3, you have 15% defense. All of these buffs last 60 seconds. When you get one of the others, so let's say you get red. You have 60 seconds of red. If you then get orange, that will refresh red. So now you have 60 seconds of orange and red. 10 seconds go by, you then get white. Now you have 60 seconds of all 3 buffs. There's a skill that makes it so that you can make it like 1.5 or 2 minutes, called Power Prolonger. Yeah. There are 2 playstyles for Insect Glaive. Playstyle 1, and probably the more meta playstyle. You are on the ground doing spear attacks. When you do a heavy attack, your bug will follow. So let's say I do like a really heavy like side slash. After that slash, your bug will just follow you, or follow your spear tip, and also bite through the enemy. The second playstyle, which is the one that everybody finds more fun, but is typically less damage, is you jump in the air, and you just start fucking spinning like a helicopter. You just fucking... As you're falling, if you hit the enemy with that final hit, you basically pole vault back up into the air. So, like, imagine the monster here. You'll see an Insect Glaive player just, like, fucking pole vaulting over them while spinning their blade like a helicopter, just going, fucking yeah, hit me up here, bitch! And they're just flying around in the air. Fuck yeah, Dragoon Gaming. Literally Dragoon Gaming Beyblade, yes. Yulind, have you seen the new Omega stuff? Yes. I have killed normal Omega once. I was in a call with Cairo yesterday. While he, Foss, and our friends Ants and Kitty were trying to do Savage, they got really close. They got really close to killing Savage Omega like 2 or 3 times. But after like 3 hours, they started getting fatigued. And they were just like, we're doing worse and worse. We'll come back to it. Is it a buggy weapon? Okay. Or are you saying my love is dirty? Now you are sounding like air. Oh, hell yeah, bug friend. I'm not saying your love is dirty. In fact, I'm saying it's beautiful, Smile. I'm just saying, if I go to bed covered in stinky boy smell, and I wake up licked clean, I think I'm still gonna need a shower. Butt essence, that is really cool. I feel when people only get green buff from Yulind, because the butt hitbox blocks the others. Fuck yeah, Dragoon Gaming, Beyblade. Dragoon Gaming equals floor tanking. Fatigue in 3 hours, I was doing 9. Everybody's different, Kuroki. I am the type who, I'll probably go 3 or 4 hours, and after that, I just start getting tired. And I'll start making easy mistakes. I get complacent, that's what it is. And so, after about 4 hours, I need to stop and come back to it later. There are other people, it sounds like you, it sounds like Foss, who they just throw themselves at a thing. They just get better and better. In fact, my old college roommate, he was the type who got better the angrier he got. The more I kicked his ass in Smash, the more ascended he became. The more, like, on point and faster he became. And it was like, oh my god. I, like, beat him, and he'd be like, oh, dude, let's go again. I beat him again. Oh, damn it. Let's go again. I beat him. Oh, let's go again. And it's getting harder to beat him every time. And it's like, oh, dude, this sucks. It's not fun to play with you when you're, like, literally grunting and doing stuff like that. But also, like, you sound like you're getting really mad. Eventually, he would start beating me. And I'd be getting a, fuck yeah! Let's fucking go! Fuck you! I'm like, dude, first off, let's not forget that it's 17-1, damn it. Two, I don't want to play with you no more. Dealing with the Plesioth, hip check, hitbox, Plesioth. Okay, I never said you would be licked clean, but that is what I was implying. I know that's what you were implying. Focus rage. Literal focus rage. Not me. I'm okay with a little bit of trial and error. But when I stop seeing improvement, and I feel like I haven't learned anything, my mental starts tanking. Oh yeah, when you demolish your friend and you're just like, fuck you, you piece of shit, take that, you suck. Winning feels so good. Technically, Octal. This roommate, he's like the nicest guy ever. Most of the time. But with me, like, he was genuinely like one of the nicest friends I've ever had. I think the first time you beat me in Smash was a fuck yeah, fuck you, eat shit. I'm really sorry. I got excited there. I was just, you were kicking my ass for so long. I was really excited for that. Good morning, Oku. Note to self, don't leave Yulind alone with a smile. Or he might get eaten. Metaphorically, of course, Lamau. Yeah, it's like popping off at a tournament. Very much so. That roommate, he was genuinely so nice, but every now and then, he would show a side of him, like a side of humor, that was dastardly, that was like, dude, you might be a bad person. I can think of 2 examples where he just like, he found something really funny that was like, dude, what the fuck? We're driving on the highway at one point. He's driving. And he starts like speeding up and slowing down and speeding up. And I'm like, what is he doing? And he's cackling. He's just like, like he's just literal villain laughing. And I look to her right in the passenger window. There's this girl that's like trying to merge over into the lane he's in. And he will not let her. Like, she slows down, he slows down. She speeds up, he speeds up. He's just staying next to her so she can't get into the lane. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? We're on a fucking freeway. I don't want to crash because you can't stop staring at this lady just to not let her into her lane. What the fuck? He's like, oh, I thought it was funny. It's the left lane. It's not like she's gonna miss her exit. Fuck you! Hungry Box Gaming. Sweetest person I've actually ever met. I shared a room with him in college for 2 years. I went to his wedding. We're still friends, although we don't see each other much, and that's a mostly me thing. But like literally 2009 to now. Oh god. That's literally getting close to 20 years. Fuck. I consider him a genuinely amazing person. But that and another moment, I was just like, dude, you're an asshole. Wasn't it Cairo? Hi, Yasu. No, I've only known Cairo for like a year and a half. Who are we talking about? My college roommate. He actually shows up in chat now and then. His name is The Prodigy. But the Prodigy was taken, so he made it the Prodigy. Like G-I-E. And so I always call him Prodiggity, to make fun of how he spelled his name. Wanting to fuck Yulind, truly ahead of his time. Hungry Box Game, what the actual fuck? That's such a dick move. Thing in Touch His Heart, wasn't it Cairo? Oh, I've seen him? Yeah. He's actually been streaming a lot of Borderlands 4. Cairo hasn't had a wedding yet. Oh, I've seen him. I was scared you were about to say smile, because I know it wasn't your roommate. No, we haven't stayed in touch much, because, like, I'll be honest, he's married, and anytime I'm hanging out is like, hey, you want to come over? And it's like, oh, dude, I want to be honest. I don't want to go over to your place with 2 kids, get pink eye, and play an old game like Smash Brawl. I don't really want to do that. My college roommate was cool. I don't really talk to him anymore, though. Prodiggity has reached out to me a lot. I'm always, like, reactive and talk to him, but I have not reached out to him much. He asked me to introduce him to anime, so I suggested him Death Note. He binges the whole thing in a day. And then for the next year, he went on to say Death Note is the best anime ever. And you're like, yeah, how many anime have you watched? 4? He's like, 3. And then he actually goes and watches other anime, and he's like, oh my god, these are real anime. Death Note is a good starting anime. That's a good first suggestion. But my god, everybody who starts with Death Note, I've legitimately heard them say, Death Note is the best anime ever. And that's like, how many anime have you seen? I've seen 4. Why don't you watch more anime before you declare which is the best one ever? It's awesome, it is good. I will. I Ink Slime. But it is so fucking common. Like a fucking pattern. You watch Death Note. You say it's the best anime ever. You watch more anime. And then it's like, okay, Death Note was good and I liked it, but, you know, at this point I've seen other anime. Death Note is awesome, the fuck you mean? The correct way to watch it. Blah. Congrats on 800 days. Thank you for Animes Omegle. It's best over. Death Note haters when it's heads above their favorite current seasonal anime plus 2. I like Death Note, that girl was cute. Seen like 6 animes start to finish, so I'm qualified. I think Death Note is great. I think it's amazing. I do not think it is the best anime ever. If I were to say best anime ever... Well, does Elon have a chatbot for you? I really like Hunter x Hunter. Though I feel like there's some parts that draw it out and maybe I can't say it's the best. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist feels like it has really good pacing the whole way through, a great story, and it doesn't draw it out for the cash cow. I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is like a solid pick for best ever. Code Geass? I think Code Geass is really good. I think it's a little too tropey. But that's kind of fun. Code Geass is definitely up there as a contender. I would say Hunter x Hunter. But, like, it's just some parts of it just go on so long. The Chimera Ant arc is really, really good. But when you look at it and you're like, what do you mean it's 60 fucking episodes? Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is like, I mean, that changed the standards. I've been trying to get into Hunter x Hunter lately. I love Hunter x Hunter. I would say One Piece. But I think you can really only say the One Piece manga is like top tier and legendary. The actual anime for One Piece? That might be a 5 of 10, 6 of 10 at best. One Piece is like... One Piece is a really good way to watch it, but like, you can't talk about alterations. You gotta talk about the original show, right? One Piece has some of the most dog water pacing. It's so bad. And there's a lot of parts where, pacing aside, you know, it's a weekly anime. They've been going for 30 years. They cannot just like have a level of quality that is top tier the whole way through. And so there's some like real fucking like dog ass scenes in One Piece. Someone pointed one out to me. It is Luffy and this pink-haired sumo wrestler guy. And they're having like a face-off. And it zooms in on Luffy, and his hair is blowing in the wind. And it zooms in on the pink-haired guy, and he has long hair, and it's just fucking flowing, right? And then it shows the two of them, and you see the crowd behind him. Luffy and the pink-haired guy, hair flowing in the wind. Every single person in the background, a still fucking image with zero background, because they didn't want to draw a fucking background for this. And it's like, you cannot fucking, like, cut corners and shit like that. Pink hair or pink boa? Pink hair. It was in Wano. We all know your favorite anime is Resident Evil Degeneration. Why would I pay for a chatbot when I can just read Dojin's real? Code Geass is old enough where it set up some of the tropes. I've been trying to get into Hunter x Hunter lately. It's built different. Got One Piece with one pace. True. You cannot not watch all the action scenes in Code Geass with the jazz blaring in the background and be like, yeah, this anime slaps. You literally cannot do it. Fishman Island is outright atrocious. Pacing is markedly bad. One Piece is so good. Where's Two Piece? Dog water pacing for real. I couldn't get a 4-piece down at the KFC. Or I could just get a 4-piece. Guys, you're ignoring the elephant in the room. The best anime is obviously my sister is addicted to my redacted while she redacted and my uncle redacted bowl of cereal. And that's what I'm talking about. Pink hair, pink boa. 10 of 10 my anime list. Or whatever. Both. You can also tell I'm fucking biased toward shonen. Because the only things I listed were shonen. Outside of shonen, I mean, K-On! Is legendary. I really like Barakamon, but that's kind of a unknown gem. Yeah, you're basic, we know. Your Line April was amazing. Clan Ed, I haven't watched it, but I only hear good things about it, and a lot of people like it. Yeah. Hi, Rubo. Hey, Yulind, sorry I've been MIA. Life has been, well, a shit show to put it blunt. But there's some good news. About a month and a half, thanks to some appetites suppressants, the only portion control, I'm down 25 to 30 pounds. Hell yeah! And no, it's fine, Ribbo. You do not have mandatory attendance. I might be a little sad when people stop coming around. But, like, this is a selfish stream. The whole point of this stream is to have you guys entertain me while I work out. To make it a social experience that makes me look forward to working out. Any benefit you guys get out of the stream makes me happy. The last thing I want to hear is somebody like, they don't really want to be here, but they feel obligated to be here. Right? I hate hearing friends be like, hey man, sorry I've been missing your streams, it's, you know, life is rough. And I'm like, oh, well, take care of your fucking life, dude. I don't want you here if it's like a struggle. Thank you, heart. I like that era of anime that had defrag, Baka to Test, the other things I've forgotten, like 2010 comedy. I feel bad, I hate dropping off the face of the earth. In an online setting, it's just gonna happen, Rebo. There's people that are gonna disappear. And like, sometimes they come back and it's like, hey, I've been here. It's like, oh, I'm glad you're okay. Sometimes they just don't. The internet, we know so many people. Sometimes they just don't ever come back. My first mod, the lost one, he's been MIA for a year. No idea where he is. Didn't say anything. Just stopped showing up. I'm mildly afraid he got shot at a gas station. But, you know, I'm kind of hoping he just had a shift in his life, changed everything, is doing better now. Maybe any day he'll come back and be like, hey, I've been on a fucking sabbatical. And it's like, oh, that's fucking cool, tell us about it. Hi, Scriggles. Well, that's something to join to. But, like, I don't expect everybody to be here forever. I don't expect people to, like, people just come and go. And, like, I'll give you one streamer perspective thing. It hurts a little bit when it's like, you stream and you have somebody that shows up every day. And then they stop showing up. And you're like, oh man, I hope they're okay. And then you go to someone else's stream, and you see them there, and you have the realization of, oh, they don't like me anymore. They like other streamers more. That shit hurts. But, like, it's not their fault, and it's definitely not fair to expect them to watch you the whole time. People change, right? I know I'm like that, where I get honeymoon phases with people, and I'll watch a stream, like, every day for a month, and then I'll come around less. I'll find someone new and be, like, kind of obsessed with them. Sometimes that lasts for a long time. 6 months. Sometimes that lasts literally 2 to 3 weeks. Right? Well, it hurts to see somebody who shows up every day not be here anymore and be somewhere else. I still think of myself as a viewer before a streamer. I watch a lot more Twitch than I stream on Twitch. And so I know I do it. I know everyone else does it. So well, it hurts to see someone, like, not enjoy you as much and move to someone else. I get it, because I've done it. I have seen other streamers fall apart at it. I know one streamer who... You guys want to talk about fake positivity? Somebody didn't come around my stream anymore. I was worried that something happened to them. But then I opened up a friend stream and I saw them there. And talking. And I checked in, like, for 2 or 3 days. That's not parasocial stalking. I checked in for 2 to 3 days. And saw them watching that friend of mine every day. But they didn't come by my stream at all in that time. And that hurts. But you know what? I should take this as a reminder. This is a my fault thing. And I can't be mad at that viewer. It means my content has gotten stagnated. And I need to do better to be entertaining to keep my viewers and the people important to me. And it's like, you can spin this to be a positive thing, but bro, that's like parasocial stalking as fuck. And also, how fucking narcissistic are you that you think them watching is your decision? They'd have stayed with you if you had done better? If you had been more entertaining? Oh my god, get over yourself. People change. Their tastes change. Some people are flighty, and they just find new people, enjoy that for a month, and then find someone else. Get the fuck over yourself, dude. And like, God, this person made this comment, and then, like, everybody was just, like, agreeing with him, like, yeah, man, stay positive. We need to do better as streamers, don't get jealous. I'm Matoshiro. And I'm just sitting there like, I want to tell all these idiots that they're losers. Wait, somebody said this out loud? This was like a Twitter post. This was like, you know, the 3-paragraph Twitter post Somebody used to watch me every day. I saw them watching someone else every day. And it hurt. But I need to be positive. I need to do better. This is a reminder that it's important to not get complacent and let your content stagnate. He would still be watching me if I was a better streamer, so I need to strive to do better. And it's like, shut the fuck up, idiot. Oh, hell no, not the 1 of 3. As long as I'm followed you around when I can, I appreciate that. Hello. There's probably streamers that come here and be like, oh, that's where that chatter went. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Octal. This community, I jumped around a lot of Twitch streams. And there were 3 in particular. 3 of my best friends. Boss, Core, and Koyo. This stream was built on their communities. I just fucking yoinky sploinkied some of their viewers when I started streaming. And, that's kind of the nasty part of, like, networking and, you know, sharing communities. If you stream at the same time, well, some people are freaks and can watch both. But there's some people that, you know, I watch one, and I choose. And some people chose me. And, all 3 of those friends that I mentioned have only ever been supportive. Yes, I found another channel called Yulind Second Channel. You don't be over there more often now. You don't need to you don't meet the vibe check. It's all about me. I'll be back in a few minutes. I need to go take my midday walk before I forget. I'll be back, don't worry. Okay. Don't worry, Yulind, I will never abandon you. I am pathologically compelled to please people as needy as you. Okay, dude. So real. Their schedules change. Some of my favorites I can't watch because of my stream when I sleep now. Yeah. I don't see Nomasu much anymore because their schedule changed. I don't see Freya much because their schedule changed. There's so much, like, the world doesn't revolve around you. There could be any number of reasons. It could be somebody is in your channel, in your chat now, that person doesn't like, and while they'd like to watch you, they don't want to see that other person. Toy Story scene. Wait, somebody said this out loud? Oh, Lamau Twitter post. Never mind, as expected. Oh, hell no, not the 1 of 3. They're LinkedIn posting about streaming. I'll grab the leashes. Let's round chat back up, Yulind. No. Which end of the leash will you be on? Depends on the day, you know? Always the buckle. Never the handle. Comfy. I see. Sounds good to me. Oh, you mean Twitch TV / Cairo Orc? You have the better channel? Okay. Oh man, I got a Chrome extension. Lets me mute people without blocking them, it's great. The chatter I don't like in the same chat is so real. Yeah, but that guy has been hyper-focused on FF. Maybe people don't know how to use the block button? Well, you can block them, but sometimes it just puts, like, a mood in it, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Did I not turn the shuffle on? I don't think I turned shuffle on. I don't care today. It doesn't matter if you guys block Cairo Oric. You're gonna see his messages in the chat box on the right over there. Right? And sometimes just even thinking about him is like, if I know he's here, I don't want to think about that. Yeah, I'm like that sometimes. I love so many streamers, but every time I see the stinky pun slinger, I have to run. Oh, hi, Zwei. Bruh, Lalafell is best. Discord has the worst block ever. I've left servers over it. I agree. Because it just shows like, hey, this block person was typing here. And if you like are in a really bad mental state, you're just like, well, what did they say? And you can show the messages. It's horrible. On stream responds something they said, Cairo Oric? That guy's always lurking. And you're like, oh. Better watch your back. It's so bad. We are at 1.8 miles. Would you like to see the hidden messages that we totally are pointing out this person you blocked? Bro, this shit sucks, Lamau. One time I blocked a person joined a voice chat I was in. It doesn't even mute them. Like, what the fuck? This feature does nothing. Hi, Logitech. 4 more days till Lemix? I know. God, I still haven't even picked a class. I keep looking over the midnight changes. I keep looking over the stuff for midnight and being like, oh man. Everything looks good now. They fucking are toning down their ability pruning everything, which I fucking wanted. Cause like, I hate making a resto shaman. And it's like, okay, bind 40 abilities. And it's like, dude, I can bind like 30. You get 30. 40 abilities, fuck you! Rick, is it really 4 days? Yup. The worst part is when Discord is, like, the new message here and it's just them. It just, like, gives you a warning they are there, lol. I don't know how Discord would handle it better, right? Because, like, that's a pretty awful experience. If 2 people are blocking each other in Discord, and they both join the call with you, and you, like, one of them says something, and you go, I don't know, I think it's in 4 days. And the other one goes, because they had the other person muted, just goes, what's in 4 days? Oh, Lemix is in 4 days. Okay, why did you say that's in 4 days? And the first person's like, what? Who are you talking to? I just said Lemix. Right? Them not knowing each other is there. And you just like, look, you two, you're fucking blocked each other. You're in the same call with me. That shit in a voice chat sucks. So I get it. You've got each other blocked. Whoever's there first, the other can be like, oh, that person's there, we don't get along. Is that how that works? No. No, in a call, they won't be muted to each other. So let's say Will and Logitech tried running a Mythic Plus together and hated each other now. And I'm in a call with Will, and then Logitech joins. Will is going to see Logitech has joined the channel. And they're both going to see each other and be like, this person's here. And they can hear each other fine. Spoiler alert. I don't know if these two have ever had a conversation. They don't actually hate each other. That was a hypothetical. Poor DVM devs basically out of a job. Yeah, one of the devs for DVM made a video on changes for add-ons. Now true. Okay. You know when you're in the call with someone that's blocked, or they blocked you? You're saying who you're talking to, it's obvious to the person that is blocked. Like that shit is just intentional. You would say that's obvious, Hobbit. But here's the thing. There are 2 types of people in this world. Those who can interpolate data from missing information. And that second type, they're the type that's gonna go, what's the second type? And you gotta spell stuff out for them. When you say, like, huh? Oh, Legion Remix is in 4 days. No, I'm talking to the other person. They know they've blocked someone, but they're still gonna go, well, who'd you block? Or who is it? They just, not an intelligence thing. They just don't figure things out like that. Basically a lot of other add-ons that have nothing to do with combat are broken too. What's Lemix? Legion Remix. Fuckers that don't unblock each other for VR chat games make me want to blow my head off. Just actually ruin the experience for everyone else. Yeah, you can just be normal adults for the sake of the party or don't show up. Sounded believable. Will hates me. It wasn't even you. The example was Will and Logitech. It's just like, who else are they talking to? The ghost in their toilet? Kind of an intelligence thing. One form of it. I don't think it's an intelligence thing. Some people just don't have the brain wires for that. I'm not gonna say it's an ADHD thing. Just, some people don't think like that. But then you see them do other things and you're like, oh my god, you're crazy fucking smart, what the fuck? If you say Lemix one more time, she will appear. I hope she appears. I love it when Farisu is here. This. There's the smart, dumb Punnett square. Guys, Reese is one of my favorite peoples. One of the, like, 5 online people I've met IRL. Street smart versus book smart? Very much so. There's the smart, dumb Punnett. Like, some people are smart, smart, dumb, smart, and dumb. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm a dumb smart. Maybe smart dumb. I don't know which is which. I feel like I can be real smart with some things. And then somebody's like, hey, do you want to buy some bud? Oh, no thanks, sir. Me and my friends don't drink. I think there's a bit of that going on in my head. Where I don't realize some of the simplest fucking shit. Street smart versus book smart. Dumb smart and smart smart is where you want to be. Usually my fave part of FBC is spamming the elevator button. And newbies staring at me like I'm a wizard. Because they didn't know it was a mechanical-y. I wish I was in WoW right now. But I'm hyper-fixated on learning DSR and FF14. Good choice, beer is gross. Weed, Gib. Squiggles, have you heard that story? I was in Hawaii for my senior trip for high school. And, I'm in a bazaar looking at Zippo lighters with 2 friends. And this guy comes up to me, he's like, hey man, you enjoying Hawaii? Yeah, it's really cool here. Yeah, what are you here for? Is this like a school trip? Yeah, it's our senior trip. That's cool. Wanna buy some bud? Oh, no thanks, sir. Me and my friends are too young to drink. Okay, have a great trip. And he left and he got the fuck out of there. And like, I thought he was trying to sell me Bud Light. Years later, when I'm talking about this weird guy selling beer, he didn't even have any beer on him, though. So I guess he was gonna, like, go get some beer for us because we were underage and then sell that to us. And all my friends are just like, Bud. Like plant buds. Like weed, you fucking idiot. And I'm just like, oh! You've chosen suffering. $100 for an 8-ball. We really need 8 balls? Why not? Let's treat ourselves. Oh, this sounds like a TTRPG encounter. It'd only be like 6+ months of suffering. Marijuana leaf. Oh. The ganja, my choice of relaxing. So the big current implementation breaks out of combat break timers. No loot add-ons, RC Loot Council. No Gamba or other chat games add-ons. Oh no, the Devil's Cactus. I need a drink. Yeah, they went full nuke on add-ons besides the cosmetic add-ons. I'm okay with it. I know some people, like I was talking to Akiwu, and she was like, I really like making weak auras that like customize my screen. That stuff is fun for me. And I'm sad for them. But quite frankly, weak auras had to fucking go. That experience with Farisu sharing us the method weak auras for all of Manaforge Omega. And it was like half the raid crashing because it was so many scripts and stuff in the package. And like every single fight having 100 weak auras telling you exactly where to go and to stand. It was like, 1, These tools are so good that you're inting if you don't use these. Like, you're actually holding your group back substantially by not using advanced weak ores like this for bosses. But at the same time, God, turn your fucking brain off and just don't think anymore. Just by using these? That is a bad middle ground. I think getting rid of weak ores because of situations like that is the right answer. Now, it'd be nice if you could keep them for just your class stuff, right? Keep it for, like, you know, whatever you want with your ability stuff. But, like, you cannot just give people the tools to invalidate entire raids with 100 weak ores per boss. I understand them getting rid of weak ores. I thought that was Ghost Pepper. Weed was such a hit and miss for me. Some was chill. Some just made me run home from anxiety. Why'd you need a drink? You're already a small glass of water. What the heck? No, that's just for grown men that can't admit they are masochists. Oh, 100%. Problem with this is that Blizzard is going to make the in-game DPS meters, or DVM, barely work or have lots of bugs. No one's going to be able to do anything about it. I'm using that on Hubs, and his dad is going to put not enough effort into them. I don't disagree. I am wondering what this means for Warcraft logs. I'm concerned that the damage meters are just going to suck. But, like, weak ores had to go. Do you have a weak aura, Yulind? I have many. I have, like, 5 weak ores for each class I play. They show procs, and they show, like, my resource, so that when it's over a certain percent, I know when to use certain abilities. And Oku just like, holy shit. The virgin walk, no chin, soy boy motherfucker, least aura. They show proxy. Procs. They show procs. I use tell me when. Is he a secret, M? It's the first build of Alpha. They got some time to fix them. Logs should still work. Logs are still gonna work? Okay. I used to smoke mad weed, but it started giving me anxiety, so I quit. Oddly, it's a lot easier to eat now. I just never get hungry without smoking. He likes intense spice. They flat out told us that Warcraft logs are completely untouched. Good. That's good. Can you do that idiot waddle for like 10 seconds on your treadmill? What is the idiot waddle? I can do like fucking hips. What is the idiot waddle? This is like pointing my toes in and like having to turn my hips the whole time. AK, they use that data too. Probably for class bouncing. Yeah, keep doing the hips. I don't know. I'd liken it to walking like a penguin. The hips thing is cool too. You know what I think of with the idiot run? I think of Ed leaning the fuck back. The fucking like running. Where he's just like, his top half is just blowing in the wind. Lamau. Literally, Ed was like, I need to move fast. Move legs faster. And no thoughts being put toward the top half of his body. Hi, Salticidae. Hi, Yulind cute sweater. It's my pajamas. Normally you can't redeem this. But my hand's broken, so I'm wearing it to cheer me up. Just Naruto run into Area 51. Butter-toast. Do you see the coming class set appearances changes? Yes. I did, where if you get all mythic, you get everything below. The bad news is that you can't upgrade stuff. So you can't get like a heroic piece and upgrade that to the mythic piece and get that one. I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly. But I saw people crying about that one. I'm back, was feeling up to it, so I walked a little further this time. Hell yeah. The sexy alien girls just wanted to give us Half-Life 3. That whole week was something else. Poggers. I love they needed to explain what Naruto run was on national TV. Wait, your little hand or VR hand? VR hand. My right hand in VR doesn't work. So I'm stuck with one controller. Also, remember the Area 51 raid? It was around the same time as the Gamer Girl bathwater. I died a little inside seeing that. I'm gonna go eat lunch. Wanna come back and say bye before so? Okay. Oh, thank God. No. I am not like one-handed amputee. Gonna start using avatars that literally don't have a right arm. None of that. I can't wait to blame murders on the one-armed man tomorrow night. Honestly, Hobbit, I was thinking of not showing up. I was thinking about doing my long stream today, or tomorrow, and Kyra was like, nah, you have Unreal tomorrow. I was like, oh, right. But I was thinking about just doing the long stream tomorrow, and not doing VR stuff at all. How could you do this to me? Because one-armed in games sucks. Dude, I don't want to go to Blackout. The only game I can kind of No. I was gonna say the only game I could do is Probability Labs, because all you gotta do is stand there. I wouldn't be able to do that one. I can't jump. So I can't do Prob Labs. Blackout is like, I'm literally just a fucking body. Trash Compactor, I can't jump. Gigas. I guess I could do Gigas. No, I couldn't do Gigas. Because if I got the Gigas, that would suck. Granted, I never tried to get the Gigas, but... can't jump, magic jump, shame. You could be one-handed if you have a good rope technique. Now I go to bed, ta-ta boys. Good night, smile. Yeah, but what a body you are. Okay. Gah. Gah. I forgot to point out Farisu. We walked by Farisu. She walked by on her mount. We're at 2.5. We're halfway there. Whoa. We're living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Whoa. Walking up the stairs. Music. What sort of nerd uses that mount? One that fucking has Invincible. Ganna, I was like, use your coolest mount. She's like, I got this one, and I was like, that's a little big for Duskwood. You got like a regular skeletal horse? And she's like, I got Invincible, and I was like, do that one. That one's good. Fuck you for having it. I still don't have Invincible. I've killed the Lich King like 200 times. That shit will not drop for me. Invincible from Chat Old? You were thinking of Baron Rivendare's mount. Invincible is Ice Crown Citadel. Squidward on a chair. Skeletal horse, fuck yeah. Remember thinking that was the dopest shit I've ever seen, Lamau? I remember playing vanilla and thinking all the mounts were cool. I really like the Kodos and the Raptors. And then I was riding on a Raptor at one point, and it has its horn in the front. And I think some of them are like capped with a cork. And I was like, huh, the Raptor horn with the cork kind of looks like a dildo. And then I thought of somebody like sitting on their Raptor horn while it runs, and their head is just fucking up and down like this. And I'd be like, damn, that's a fucking like Dildo Pummeler 9000. And I have not been able to look at Raptors the same since then. Bonk! Back in Frisu's Oro Farm video, Lamau Kodo's Woo. You know the Brewfest mounts, right, Yulind? Yes. I have the Kodo, I have the Ram. I am trying to get the chopper. haven't fucking gotten it yet. And I've been doing it every day. Yeah. I'm trying. The truly rare mounts are the armorless fast ground mounts that got removed during a later vanilla. Yeah. Do not ram the Yulind. At this point, I've got 3 rams and 3 Kodos in Classic. Hi, Archangel. I still can't get the Love Rocket. I have the Love Rocket. I don't remember if the Love Strider was difficult to get or not. Or if it's just like, just get the tokens, dude. I don't have that one. I got the tokens for that? Okay, then I probably have it. I do have the Love Rocket. Oh my god, you're all paying taxes. Took like 7 hours running around in circles. Guys, I'm tired. Hi, world hero. Hello, cute, adorable, fluffy Yulind. That's me. Also, it's super fucking ugly. Yeah? I mean, I'd say all the Striders are. I'm actually really close, Ganna, to the 600 mount. I don't even know if there is a mount for 600. But I'm at like 595. Ugh. I'm feeling it, guys. Oh, Ganna. The Cleric Grass Wonder, Greater Heal still sucks somehow. It activates way too early. I did get them out from the Sunwell Magistrates. Whatever it was. You were talking about the white Strider, whatever it is. Congrats on a solid 800 days. Yulind. Icy Fire. Desktop 3. Oh god. I had not planned this accordingly. Okay. What if I did this? Did this? Okay, this works. Holidays. Global Smoothie Day. Kids Music Day. Look at the Leaves Day. Manufacturing Day. Mean Girls Appreciation Day. National Boyfriend Day. National Butterfly and Hummingbird Day. National Caramel Custard Day. National Denim Day. National Diversity Day. National Family TV Show Day. National Soft Taco Day. National Techies Day. National Virus Appreciation Day. Flatter Day. World Smile Day. Holy shit, Smile! He just went to bed, but it's literally his day. Will probably likes Platter Day the most. Caramel Custard? And Smoothie Day, though. Hi, Big Dak. Yeah, the White Strider with armor. I used the shit out of that mount. I got that all the way back in BC. I got that before needing to solo it. Aw, Rippers, that does not sound good. Engraving a touchy for her inherit. Icy Fire Cutie. Got one that's kind of good. Kids Bop Day. Last mount collection achievement was 500? Okay. Yulind Hug deck. I like what? It's Platter Day. Like plaid. Like literally just plaid shirts. It's Platter Day. Yeah, same. I was like the second in my guild to get it. Hell yeah. Logitech Hug. Cool. I think of plaid and I think of Will. I think of flannel and I think of Will. I'll say that the Grand Mounts suck balls to get. Thankfully, I got all of them ages ago. Because yes, farming ogre beads? Fuck that. The mount that I've always like struggled to do the rep grind for is the August, not the August Celestials, the Emperor Xiaohao. Needing to like grind the elites in the Timeless Isle, dude, fuck that. I got the more Expino one first, but no one PvPs. The beads were easy to get. It's just time consuming. They're easy, but I think I got the PvP one back in VC when it was just, hey, you're playing the game, so you get this. It's a PvP token, so I just can't get it. Yeah, that's one of those things that, like, if you don't get it when it's current, it sucks to get. Here's Farisu! There she is, she's right there! She's casting Army of the Dead! She's in the graveyard robbing graves! Even in TBC, no one PvP'd? That was just you on a dead server. It would DK. It was always popping on my server. What did I play on? I played on Garithos for Alliance and Drakthul for Horde. And then after a year of Burning Crusade, my high school friends wanted to come back to a Horde server. And they were like, we're playing on the new Horde server, Maiev. So I made a Hunter on Maiev. And that became my main. Left the Druid behind, left the Warrior and Rogue behind. And I became the Hunter main. I think eventually I transferred that Druid over, because that Druid, that's like my first character, right? It's still the one that, like, if I'm playing Druid, I'm on that character. It had the fucking Knight rank, for God's sakes. From old PvP. Grave robbing. Looks like they won't get to pay the ferryman. Well, technically, Violet, there's no ferryman in World of Warcraft. When you die, all the souls of the universe go to a place called the Shadowlands, which is the realm of death, and they are sorted into their proper afterlife within the Shadowlands realms by the Arbiter, and then they go to the afterlife where it was in accordance with how they lived their life within the universe. God, that expansion was shit. God, what the fuck were they doing with that expansion? If Afterlife Access doesn't need pay to win, then Farisu was based. 3 miles. 2 more to go. We got this. Easy. What expansion? Shadowlands never existed. Weird Healing Tide and Ascendance are a choice node now? Oh. Will, I am heavily looking at the Void Demon Hunter. I want to be ranged. I don't really want to be a Warlock. I think Shadow Priest will still be a little too much for me. I don't really want to play Elemental or Balance. I'd like to be a mage, but I don't really like any of the mages. They're all like super technical in some way. I love Fire, but I hate Hot Streak. I love Arcane, but I hate mana pooling and Burst. I don't really care about Frost. And Frost, dude, I just don't get Frost. You got Winter's Chill and froze the target. So use Ice Lances. But also you had this proc. So you wasted your Ice Lance and you should have flurried. But if you use your flurry, you wasted your Ice Lance. It's just like, there's so much overlap and it's just so easy to waste things. Yeah, I hate Frost. I do kind of like Hunter. I didn't really take the time to learn Marksman. But Beast Mastery is okay. I can see myself playing Void Demon Hunter, though. Wants to carry his own strip pole, but doesn't want the skills. I like Shadow Priest. Mage, they just vendor water. What do you mean, spec? Mage has exotic dance. Advantage on seduction checks. Violet, what game are you even talking about? Honestly, Arcane Mage and Avarice, the wrong way I played it, was one of the most fun experiences I ever had. I wish that was a viable standard. I wish that was just a possibility. But they took away the talent that's like, oh, you have a chance to get Arcane Surge for 6 seconds. And not having that just breaks the way I played it. Whatever game it is I want to play. The game where the mage uses the staff to distract the guards with a seductress skill? I'm poof for a few minutes to read some textbook stuff for class. My back. Oh shit. Okay, study. Study. I've been distracting Will. Give me Arcane Mage back. Get rid of that dumb burst bullshit. Let me play Arcane where I just stay at 4. It was really fun like that. Archangel wagging their tail. Will open stream. How could you distract me like this? We watched trailers yesterday. We watched 163 godforsaken trailers yesterday. Most of them were horror bullshit I don't care about. But we did see a lot of good trailers. The first game was Barcore. Violet, did you see the trailer for Barcore? Oh my god, this game is awesome. Barcore is a game where you play as a Doberman. It has been genetically enhanced to have, like, mild super strength and, like, super intelligence. And it has been trained as a secret agent to infiltrate, like, villains' facilities and, like, spy on them. And so, literally, it's like, imagine The Incredibles when they're, like, sneaking into Syndrome's base, but it's not Elastigirl. It's not the two kids or Mr. Incredible. It's a fucking 007 agent dog. And it's, like, sneaking around, barks now and then to distract the guards, has, like, 007 gadgets that it's dealing with them. It's Agent P. Imagine Hitman, but you're literally a fucking Doberman. And at one point it, like, knocks a guard out, bites his ankle, and just starts spinning around. And the guy is, like, ragdoll and just, like, fucking spinning, and after 3 spins, the dog just throws it, and he goes, like, 50 feet over a fence. And it's like, oh my god! Barcore looks dope. Caught a few of the spoo trailers at the end. Already forgotten everything about those trailers. Agent PLL burnt my tongue. I burnt my tongue. Are you... Octal, do you want me to kiss it better? The second game was Kaiju Cleanup. This is literally Viscera Cleanup. But you clean up the dead remains of Kaiju that have died in a city. If that would fix it... Can't do faces. Mwah. 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 There. That's helped it, Octal. Your tongue will feel better in 2 to 4 hours. Good show. It feels better. Oh my god, was the treadmill this fast before? This feels so fast. Premise, the Kaiju number 8. Good show, feels better. Hello, the at the end got me. I thought that would be funny. And I was right. Alright, we're walking up on Frisu the third time. She'll be leaning against the inn on the right. Third trailer. Warhammer Dawn of War 4. There she is. There's Frisu. Jeez, this girl's just everywhere. Warhammer Dawn of War 4. This game looks really, really fucking good. It was like... I mean, it's just an RTS. If you like RTS games, you're fucking excited for this. I'm not... I know Zuvi is. I think Wolfie will play it. Hope so, cause Dawn of War 3 sucked. I just want to alarm you. I don't want to alarm you. But I've noticed the same person on your walk today. Do you have pepper spray? No, Violet. But like with that person, it'd be like a... you know, consensual non-consent thing. Right? Like, the fantasy of them stalking me like that is hot. Car Wash Sim 2 has a demo out for it. Still no release date yet. There was a trailer called Minos. This is like... You play as the fucking Minotaur in a dungeon. And your whole thing is that, like, adventurers are trying to go through the dungeon. And you have to set off traps to get them killed. So you're, like, running around the dungeon setting off traps that activate, like, spike walls on the other side of a wall to kill the adventurers when they're there. Oh, my bad. Please continue. Post to Blue Twitch. Think she would enjoy the pepper spray? Join us. This was like your generic, basic bitch, Unreal Engine 5, rehash, asset flip, crafting survival game. But you also make a cult. And that aspect of it is like, okay, that has my attention. Literal Cult of the Lamb, but the Unreal Engine 5 flip. And it kinda looked good. Oh, this is the inverse of Orcs Must Die? Yeah, kinda, actually. Isn't that just one Gmod game? Can't remember the name of. Minos or Join Us? I assume Minos. Maybe? I never played Gmod. There was Deathground. Deathground literally just looks like legally distinct Jurassic Park the game. Like, literally, they brought back the dinosaurs, they made them smart, and then the dinosaurs escaped and killed everybody on the island. And you're trying to survive. Hide in lockers, under desks, crawl through things that they're too big for. It's literally just Jurassic Park the game, legally distinct. Called Deathground. There was Vampire Huntress and Descendant of Night. The Alien but with Dino? Vampire Huntress and Descendant of Night. These are two games that are literally just like, hey, we're making Resident Evil but indie. One of them, Vampire Huntress, you play as a hot white-haired girl that's like a vampire hunter. And the other one, Descendant of Night, is you play as a soldier who has been like... I don't know if he's been arrested and like rotting in jail, or if he's on the run. But the government contacts him and they're like, hey, we need you. He's like, I want a full pardon, and you guys never talk to me again. They're like, we'll make it happen. And so you're going into like this haunted area, figuring out what's happening. Both of them look like Resident Evil 2, like PlayStation 2 graphics, but they both look really, really good. The first one, Vampire Huntress, cuter main character. The second one, Descendant of the Night, better world setting. It just seemed like better. Hi, Ty. Thank you for the follow. I'm very tired. Scary cargo. This kind of just looked like a silly idea for a friend-swap game. Imagine you're playing like 4 Fall Guys characters. And like some of you have to carry cargo and some of you carry guns. You just have to run through a hallway and escape monsters and get the cargo there. Keep it up, pretty boy. What? One thing about Scary Cargo, they did not show gameplay. They basically showed like a cutscene version of the gameplay. So it's one of those things that Hobbit would describe as like a fake trailer, where it's like, if this is real, that'd be fucking incredible. Gameplay is not going to be like this. So like, the closer you can get to this cutscene, the better. But it's not gonna fucking be this. But we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. And then, not even a fake trailer, just a fake game. Cargo? I sure hope it does. Holy shit, Kyra, you made the joke yesterday. Speaking of, have you seen that anime GTA game? No, what's it called? That has the hype as fuck trailer? No, what was it called? If we saw a trailer for it, I don't remember it. We saw a trailer for Blue Protocol. Holy shit, that's coming back and actually has a release date. The game just straight up stole animations from Spider-Man? Ananta? Hi, Comey. I should probably turn left so I'm not facing Spawn. Hello. I am Dead Handland. Like, not even competent. Those are just the same animations. That one. Well, okay. So, like, Genshin Impact did that with a lot of things. One of their starting characters, Noelle, just has 2B's animations. But when you look at the frame data, they are distinct. It was very much like, they saw 2B's animations, and they copied them, but they were completely made up. They completely made them from the ground up. But they were obviously recreated, so Genshin did do it? Yes, yes. Ananta is just the same? Ananta just ripped them? Damn, tragic. 1 sec, I'll post it. The last game, Anima Gate of Memories 1 and 2 Remaster. I think I've heard of these before. Never seen gameplay of them. But the remasters look good. The graphics update looked fucking incredible. Like Ananta could be Spider-Man graphic overhaul mod, and I'd believe it. We're almost there. We're almost there. I say we're almost there. We still have more than a fucking mile. But we're cruising. What's your name on Discord again? Yulind didn't show anything? I'm gonna stab you, Gana. With my left hand. Those were the trailers that stood out. The playlist is still in the Neat Stuff channel. The playlist is still in the Neat Stuff channel. Under the fucking naked versions of those base models I was looking at. I'm actually leaning toward Miltina the most. After looking at them in Discord, I need to see Miltina flat chest, because Ava was saying I picked the wrong one. Yeah, let's go Miltina. I really like the butt on Miltina, which is like what people are going to be looking at the most. And another fit for her that just really liked it, and it was flat chest only again. I have a Miltina avatar, lol. Gonna have to use one-handed jutsu. You should do it with your right. No one would see it then. She's got a wide waist. I love wide waists. Mine isn't flat-chested though, Lamau. I'm working on my Halloween meal, Tina, right now. I don't think I'll have a Halloween outfit in time. I think she's done. I want to get the reverse bunny outfit done. And then I would like to maybe do the stream safe pajamas. And then I want to sit with somebody and start up the updated base. Just like Yulind. I did the Vieira freckles, but the face marks were giving me too much of a problem. I need a fucking shower. Oh my god. I'm dripping sweat. I need a drink too. I did something bad this morning. My femboy waterfalls. Shut. My parents they were leaving this morning, right? They were leaving at 10. I start stream at 9. And so I said, you know, bye to them at like 8ish. I don't think either of them really took that as a formal goodbye though. At 8:20 my dad's like, "Hey Yulind, can you help me move something in the backyard?" I was like, "Dude, really? Okay." Because that's my time to get ready. I help him with that. And then like 10 minutes later he's like, "Hey Yulind, real quick 10 seconds. I normally get the car checked in the fall, but I forgot to. So you might need to check it in the fall. Actually, you don't drive much. We'll just check it when I get back. Never mind." I'm like, "Okay, man." And then at like 8:45, they're like, "Hey, Yulind, 60 seconds real quick." And I'm like, "You're killing me, dude." And my mom's like, "Damn, I just wanted to hug you goodbye." And I'm like, I'm sorry. I get stressed out when people distract me at 8:40 to 9. Someone did a thought experiment with switching the words "you" and "me" in love songs, and it's awful. Deadwind Pass. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. You complete you. I'm thinking of sentences like that where you're supposed to say like, "you complete me," and it just doesn't work. Yumi mentioned magically book cat. No one mentioned Yumi. It would be "I complete you," and it's atrocious. Me complete you. Well, the original lyric would be like, "you complete me," which if you're switching "you" and "me," would become... It was "you complete me." That would change to "me complete you," which is like, oh god. I can't imagine too many love songs that say "I complete you." That level of arrogance usually doesn't go over well in a romantic setting. At least egotistically singer-songwriter. Oh yeah, Blue Protocol. Blue Protocol got a fucking release date. October 9th. Which is like, I'm sorry. That's like soon. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, it's not that soon. It's the 10th. I was like, hold on, was that yesterday? No, we're not in October yet. Wait, am I crazy? No, it is October. It's the October 10th. I was seeing 310 and reading it wrong. It is October. That's 6 days. I was like, wait, what? It can't be the 10th already. So it's March. Is that really what my dumb head just did? Oh god. Why do birds suddenly appear anytime I am near? 'Cause just like you, they long to be close to me. Oh god. Yeah, that's kind of funny, and I'm just like, what in the Gaston is going on? It's October. Oh, it's spooky season. Yeah. October 9th is when Blue Protocol comes out. I said blue, and I thought of the band Blue October. Guys, I'm fucking tired. We're at 3.9. Blue October. Guys, I always knew Cairo celebrated October. It just makes sense. You got this, keep it up. Basically finished already. New RPG that dies in a month. Well, it was initially supposed to be an MMO. I don't think it's going to be an MMO anymore. If it's just an RPG, that's fine. I hate it here. I'm not even the one that brought it up, Hobbit. I'm trying to shame him for it. Hyro, we have to put him down. Global. I've called animal services on you. They're coming to pick you up. You're too much of a danger to the nearby kids. Cairo, Lockrick. The change is claiming him. You're the one audibly talking about it. Not even looking at the screen at all. It's indeed terminal. This little hallway right here, this is where a lot of the artifact weapons get their thing in Legion. Balance Druids, Unholy Death Knights, I think one of the mages. I don't remember which others. Maybe Holy Paladins? This is why you don't play with Harpy Eggs. Hi, Bun Bun. Where even is this on the map? Okay. So, that right there, the map of Deadwind Pass. There's the road that goes across the top, west to east. Duskwood on the west, Compasars on the east. There's the big U shape that comes down from each side and connects near the edge of each side of that road. That's kind of in between them, but closer to the Swamp of Sorrow's eastern side. If you walk straight along that road, like you start at Duskwood, you walk straight, there's a turn on the right that goes down to Karzon. You go straight through that, you ignore that turn. You go across a bridge. There is then that little outlet that you go north, up into the canyon. I remember a dead end like that? Right now, we've gone back to the western side near Duskwood, but we're going on that turn that goes south, and walking toward Karzon now. Okay, high inflation tag, Mprager, cuck chair tag, asphyxiation kink turbo Kerbo Barbie. Inflation tag, whatever. Mprager, please no. Cuck chair tag, absolutely not. Asphyxiation kink, not really. I know, I feel like asphyxiation and choking would be one of those, like, in the moment, like, oh, this is a little hot. But I've never sought it out. Kerbo Barbie. 4 miles. 1 more mile to go. Whatever you say, Siorlin. You think I'm more like Siori than Natsuki? I don't know, they sound like they hurt. I also... Well, it doesn't really hurt. It's just like... I don't know. having your breath cut off for like 5 seconds at a time. Not like, hey, you're gonna hold it for 2 minutes, but just like hand on throat, just and then they let go, and you gasp, and then hand back on your throat, and it's like another 5 seconds. That was kind of hot. I mean, that might be hot. He's speaking from experience. Hi. You suck and swallow. Hi, Noodles. The little death. It's not a little death. It's just like missing a breath or two. It's just having your rhythm thrown off. Hi, pink pupper. Noodles, I love you. No, I know. I can see that. I saw a post this morning that I almost sent to Noodles. And it was, I have the urge to find a well-educated, cute girl who tries really hard in life and school, and to ruin her and turn into a stupid, whimpering puppy girl on a leash. And I was just like, oh my god. There, he doesn't know French at all. Correct. I don't know French. Kind of based. Emblematic Midwest white kid. I mean, what? Basically, the little death, aka La Petite Mort. La Petite Mort. An expression that refers to a brief loss or weakening of consciousness. In modern usage, refers specifically to a post-orgasm sensation as likened to death. I see. Understandable. The most French I know is in Team Fortress 2. The spy has a video called Meet the Spy. And he's like, the spy could be anyone. He could be you. He could be you. He could even be me. And then the soldier blows his head off. And like, look, he'll turn red any second. Any second now. Nope, that's just blood. And then it was the, it was a scout who then stabs a soldier in the heavy. Kills them all. And he picks up the photos of the scout's mom. And he goes, ah, ma petit chauffeur. And then he leaves. I was more international, but no. I think he needs a full experience, frankly. I'm surprised you caught on, Global. My little cauliflower. It's niche, but also people don't talk about orgasms that much. I mean, we were in the topic. I know omelette du fromage because of Dexter's Lab. Apparently that's grammatically incorrect or something. Apparently that's not even right. Which is like, what? I believe that, Lamau. I also knew the Dexter's Lab part. Then somebody's like, that's actually wrong. You have to take a second language class in high school, though? You don't seem to know anything about Spanish or French, so I'm curious. Micaiah? I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. The first teacher was a fucking psycho. The second teacher, he was okay, but he like didn't care and he'd rather teach us English. The third teacher, he was good. He actually knew a lot of Spanish. He was the least Spanish person you'd ever meet. He was white. And his name was Kent Clark. The reverse of Superman. But he was like so integrated into the culture. Yeah, it's omelette au fromage. You took 3 years and can't pronounce Ave Maria? Correct. Hi, Kyo. I have since learned, losing my mind, unless I have an interest in something. Oh god, this is gonna sound real bad given our Avatar lessons. Usually when I'm interested in something, I learn very well. And when I have no interest, when something's like an obligation, it's like, I don't care. So I have a lot of high school and college classes that I just retained absolutely nothing. College algebra? I don't remember a lick of it. Statistics? I found statistics really interesting, so I remember a lot of my classes. Nearly all of my English and language classes, I don't remember any of it. If you gave me a freshman level test or quiz, I would probably get a 0. It was still Superman. You saw the alias after the last got leaked. Hi, how goes the walk? We have incline, and my right hand is broken, Keo. But you know what? I'm having fun today. You paid attention in school. Did 4 years of French. Remember Il Mange Burger and my petit chauffeur? Veni vidi vici. A few phrases I know, never learned Latin. Is it surprising I know multiple languages? Yes. You're like a feral creature. That sounds like a Superman thing to do. Oh, I also remember Salope. The only suffering is the only language that matters. No one's just surprised someone caught onto it. If it was that French niche. It's surprising you know one. I know, right? Global was raised by fucking raccoons. How the fuck did he, like, learn multiple languages? Lamau rude. Global earns it, Motto. Global fucking earns it. He's such a bully to me. They trading between the countries? When raccoons loot the... I don't know why, but my brain filled in Declaration of Independence. When raccoons loot the Rosetta Stone. That's funnier and makes more sense to the conversation. Oh my god, I'm struggling. But we're almost there. We're at 4.37. That's less than a mile. That's like 15 minutes? 16 minutes? We'll probably need another video, which I think will be Westfall, but we're not doing the whole of Westfall. Fuck that. Another story I have. Oh. Who here likes Red Dead Redemption 2? A guy made a fucking sick mod for Red Dead Redemption 2. The way this mod works, the crowd went silent. Hi, Ty. Red Dead Redemption 2 here. Steppy Boy unlocks Mad Libs. We leave sentences unfinished and he adds a random word. Somebody made a mod for Red Dead Redemption 2. When you kill a guy, anybody you kill, it generates a minute-long cutscene that's like their life flashing before their eyes. And so, like, the fucking death memories come out? Yes. And so, like, the clip I saw, he kills a guy, and it shows him on a boat, and he's like, I am a soul of adventure, and, like, I'm gonna go out and find it. The One Piece. I'm gonna go find the One Piece. It's real, I tell you. I tell you, the One Piece is real. Wait, how do I say this in a way you understand? I love you, dog. Wait, how do I say this in a way you understand? Woof, woof, bark. Woof, bark, woof. It's like, some of them are kind of serious, and some of them are just fucking like shitpost memes. It's so funny. I'll find your one spot. Fuck the One Piece. For a second, Yulind, I thought you sounded like the Drifter. The Drifter from Warframe? I come back and the first thing I hear is One Piece. No, Destiny 2? Oh, okay. I don't know what the Drifter sounds like. Flips coin. But he does that a lot. Man, I sure love flipping coins. Flips coin. Anyway, You're gonna go play some Gambit, right? Flips coin. That's my Drifter impression from Destiny 2. That was fantastic. I love playing Gambit. That sounds as good as the mod someone added. They're on Twitch that allows people to just TTS lines in for any NPC. For Skyrim. I remember there's one similar to that, Violet, that was like AI stories. So like, and maybe it's the same one. You'd be giving like AI prompts to NPCs. And they would just go, and sometimes it'd be like, you know, AI prompt. It's a merchant who recently murdered their boyfriend. And they're like, trying to hide it. And it was like really good. They were like, yeah, no, it's fine. Just, you know, no, it's good. Weird? No, I'm not acting weird. And it was like totally spot on. And sometimes it would just be like, here's the recipe of a cupcake. Add 2 teaspoons of flour. Like just reading out cupcake recipe. I love playing Gambit. You know what I did when I played Destiny 2? I got the boots that when you roll, you reset your melee. And I got the perk that when you melee, you reset your roll. So I was just punch, punch, punch. That was all I did. See, that's what AI should be used for. Memes, and only memes. Dune Marchers? Maybe. It was like 5 years ago. I don't like guns in games. My aim is bad. I don't want to play the gun game. Especially if it's like get headshots. You are highly incentivized to get headshots. I'm like, fuck me. I don't want this to be an aim game. I want this to be a brain turn off, shoot in general direction game. So like, Destiny 2, when Core was like, well, you can just get Dune Marchers and melee a lot. I was like, cool. And all I did was melee. Snarfing down some delicious Puerto Rican food. Hell yeah. 4.57. Mycopunk looking good. Mycopunk is looking really good, Matoshiro. But it's a lot of guns. The Risk of Rain like that I'm looking at is Godbreakers. Out invade with my Xenophage out. And 1 to 2 shot entire squads. Very PM. One thing I remember from Destiny 2 is the Meta multi-tool. I don't know, Godbreakers didn't look insane. Hammerhead from Season of the Forge was my first favorite weapon. And I moved on to using Whisper of the Worm LOL. Oh no, a new video? We have Incline Gana. We are stopping at 5. Granted, this one isn't that long. Westfall was pretty short. Nuh-uh. Fuck you, Ty. Dumbass bitch. Dumbass purple bitch that can't even have synchronistic names, and you have a different name on Discord and Twitch and in the games you play. Cormier ass name having valorless Ty bitch. Fuck you. I'm waiting for Windblown to be out of EA. Leon just like, what the? That giant glowing pillar is new. That is from Cataclysm, Gana. If you don't remember that, you haven't been to Westfall in a long time. Those friends that change their username every chance they get. Ty just runs a different name on anything. In Discord, he is Cormier. In Twitch, he is valorless. In like casual conversation where it's like, hey, I'm referring to you, what do you go by? It's fucking Ty. I would say fight me, but I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm playing Horde. I have no reason to go there. What, not even for like Midsummer Festival? Or like, the Moon Festival? I forget the name of it. Should brainstorm a name, merging them all together in the ugliest, most unflattering way possible. Those friends. Now I finished all of them. I don't know what to tell you then, Gana. This is the Cataclysm version of Westfall. It has not changed since then. The elementals went kind of wild. And the storyline here includes the Defias a lot more. Where, like, all the farms are getting overrun by elementals or gnolls or the Defias. And Vanessa Van Cleef is like, I will take revenge on all of the Alliance for what they did to my father. I'm not doubting you. 4.7. The big pillar of light. It's like a big tornado area. I don't really know why. It's not really that fitting or sensical. There's just a big ass tornado there and a lot of wind elementals. You walk like a robot, Yulind? What do you mean I walk like a robot? My right arm is dead. Maybe that's what you're referring to. It's very stiff. Elemental shit. In 3 or 4 days, I should have another right index controller. I should be back to being able to wave my arms around. Oh my god. 4.75? 1/4 of a mile. That's like 6 minutes? Your legs are big too? My legs are big? You can't even see most of my legs. You can only see my thighs. You'll get to see the whole avatar in 6 minutes when we finish. Once I stop walking, I'll be more in screen. You can see the important parts. That reminds me of how the Red War starts. You get thrown by Gaul, then move across the last city, that is attacked by the Cabal and try to hide, being an injured guardian that lost their light. You know what's crazy, Comey? I actually have done that. I know exactly what you're talking about because it's one of the 2 things I did in Destiny 2. Hi, Dino Zoomies. Good afternoon, cuties. Happy Friday. Can you do another? I just got here. You're dead to me, Cairo. In fact, you've upset me too much. You've pushed my buttons. I'm canceling Saturday. Find a different 4th. Oh yeah, that's how my journey started too. Maybe your walking is same as push-ups, I bet? Walking is the same as push-ups, I bet. I don't know what you mean. We're banning Cairo. We're banning Cairo. He's crossed the line. What the fuck was that noise? 4.8. Cairo, no! I bet Yulind cares. And does it anyway, calling it now. What the fuck was that noise? Here's what it was. No! Fuck all y'all. Another femboy noise for the cliff farm. Fuck. Fuck. Like the ab roller? No, it wasn't that bad. Is there a cow in this volcano? There's a cow in the Darkshore one. I don't know if there's one. There has to be. There has to be like 2 or 3 cows in this volcano. The manliest grunt using the ab roller. 4.85. I need a drink. Dudes. So I bought eggs the last time I was at the grocery store because I expected to run out soon. God damn it, Hobbit. So I still have like 2 days of hard-boiled eggs, and then I have another 18 eggs to like make more with. Well, my parents, leaving in their trip, were like, hey, we don't want these eggs to go bad, so we put them all in the fridge downstairs. So I legit have like 42 eggs to cook into hard-boiled eggs soon. And I still have 6 hard-boiled eggs already. I'm like, oh my god, guys, this is way too many eggs. That was such a cute squeak. God damn it. What if I replace your lurk bait noise with the ab roller noise? Then I'm looking up videos for Xenoblade and not playing them with you. Bet you bought chocolate milk too? I did. I did. Did you know cows kill 22 people annually? Yes. What the fuck? You walk on top of the Eiffel Tower, Yulind? On top of the Eiffel Tower? No! So many eggs. 3 eggs a day. What the fuck, cry. Yulind, what would happen if I do this thing you very clearly don't want me to do? I don't know. Fuck you. What? How could he do this, chat? That's cap. No, you did not. What if I embarrass you? What if I spoiled myself? Pyro talks so much shit for someone that has very real threats they're afraid of. He only wants to be Eiffel Towered? Okay, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Oh my god, girl, you totally should. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look up a Xenoblade 3 wiki. I'm gonna just look up one page, and I'm just gonna have it at the ready. And anytime Kyra starts pushing my buttons, I'm just gonna start reading from it. That's like saying the ocean is blue. I like this idea. I am going to follow through with this idea. That's fine. Like threatening your dog with a rolled up newspaper. None of Xenoblade 3 will make sense out of context somehow. I'm trying to push something into you. Yeah, Sammy? 4.99. Do 5. Switch to 5. 5 miles. Yeah, silly. Okay. You guys wait there. I have to pause the video over here. Sound. Okay. I'm going to adjust trackers. No. I'm going to adjust the title for. Where's my? Oh no! Now it's doing this. Because I have Steam VR overlays. I don't care. We're not adjusting the title. Because I'm using Steam VR, my computer is putting it's trying to create a new Windows taskbar or something. I'm changing my tracker. I don't give a fuck about the title. I am stuck on an invisible wall. Kill me. Yeah, silly. Hey, Sammy, you know what day it is? But you knew that already? What? Do you oftentimes yoga or sometimes like meditation too, Yulind? I will stretch before the walk. Before I walk, I will do stretches. It usually takes me 20 minutes to get through it. If I wasn't entertaining stream and talking to them, I could probably do all the stretches in like 5 to 10 minutes. Probably more like 10. I usually get distracted, and it takes me like 30 to 50 minutes to get through them. I think it took me 57 minutes today. Granted, I have a broken hand slowing me down, right? So... Yulind's parents are leaving, so blue stuff is back on the table day. It'll probably be a little bit. I gotta find time for it, right? Ow. Right now, my top priority is setting up day 800. Her butt's getting bigger, I guess. Yulin your ass. What about it? Yeah, we talked about it already. Got shut down. Fucking with my pay, though. Did you buy out Throne yet? I see Rippers. This wish list seems to be empty. You can suggest a gift to this creator. I was planning to talk about Throne suggestions today, and then put a lot of that stuff up. But because I only had one hand, I don't have excess overlay, so I was like, fuck it, we're not doing it today. If Vivons work tomorrow, we'll do it then. If not, we'll wait till I have a hand. I'll be hopping off for now. Just wanted to say hi, take care of you, Leon. I'm hitting my bookcase. I gotta, there. Bye-bye, thank you for stopping by. Where was I? Oh, I need to stand over here. Found people betting on when the government will continue. Thought about putting October 15th or later. Hi, Paper. You're changing the title your shirt was writing up? Oh, I see. Who is a handsome boy? Paper, I'm dead today. We had max incline, and my right hand is dead again. This is a new controller, technically refurbished, but like I literally got it 40 days ago, and it's already broken. That Shukokomi? It is! It is. Fixer trackers. I'm not gonna fix who we're lurking. Worlds. Chatting. Go to... what's one that I know is good? Go to Sunrise. New instance. Friends. Drop portal. Anchor. Local. Pins. Nope. Pin 2. This is the pin. Portal. Sounds like they didn't replace the internal battery then. Well, it's not even like they fixed the old one. Oh, with the refurbished one. Dude. I don't know what they did. It's the charging port. It was at like 21%, and then I plugged it in, and it's like, it won't even turn on now. I know the thing has like 20% charge left. Like, it should be fine. It should at least turn on. But it can't charge at all now. Hi. Ugh. I'm so tired. Why have the world volume really fucking high? Wait, is Colliders on by default? No, it's I need to turn that off. Yeah. Yeah, battery issue, send it back. I'm working on the RMA process right now. Okay. I'm just doing the back and forth arguing where they're like, did you try this? Yep. Okay, can you send us this? Here's a screenshot. Okay, we'll try this one last time. Uh-huh. Oh, they aren't an egg, so I couldn't tell. BRB getting pizza? Okay. Yeah, Comey likes to be the little egg around people. And then when they get, like, more... What's the word I'm looking for? I guess comfortable with people? They switch from the egg to... I can't play space up. They switch from the egg to, Ugh. Other things. Ugh. Close overlay. All of my overlays are 10 feet across the room. And I have to grab them, slowly pull them over here. Yeah. I grab this and... Nope. I literally have to fucking reel it in. Ugh. Guys, I hate not having excess overlay. I hate having one hand. Feel out how the fingers don't trace right too? I didn't mention that at all. Because I figured that wasn't going to, like, matter for getting a new one. The main issue is, this thing literally can't fucking charge. Like, I can't turn it on. That's a big problem. Where is... Oh, it's there. Okay. Ugh. Got him where I want him. Ugh. Did I miss you talking about Throne? No. I didn't do it today because I only have one hand. Because I only have one hand, it was, I don't have excess overlay, so I was just like, I'm not dealing with, like, scrolling up and down, a Firefox page. The egg is so cute, based. I know those legs. Hi, Will. In before. I don't know those legs. No, you're right. It's Will. Yulind. Do you ever hear my voice in your head? Yes. I've told you this. If I see somebody put like...
I'm glad to hear that.
Are you here? What the...
No, you're still in the
Oh,
Discord
God.
call from last night.
God damn it. Oh my god.
Love you.
I love
Bye-bye.
you too. Get me out of this second. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Did I not see him join? I hate this guy. What was my making fun of you for voicing your head? Oh yeah, I hear your laugh. Granted, you've changed your laugh. You don't do that anymore, but... Yeah, true, but also it's clearly not been inspected properly to make use it works. That's awesome, hello, Ghost Cairo. Yuli doesn't hear my voice in his head, because he's only heard my voice once, huh? That's not true. I've heard it once, or, like, okay, I heard you once, and now I can, like, oh, I know this voice, so now I kind of, like, hear it when I read what you say. Your legs look like chicken legs, lol. You can't even see my legs! They're off screen! If I do this, you can see them. Ugh. So fucking tired. I'm not remembering voices like faces of people you've met once is tough. You know what's actually crazy, Matoshiro? I'm better with voices than I am with faces. All faces kind of like look the same to me. When I identify people, it's by like hair. And so like, if somebody gets a drastically different haircut, I literally won't recognize them. We did the test. We did the test of like, how good are you at recognizing faces? And most people were getting like 80 to 90 like face recognition. Both. Like IRL or VR chat, both. Off to do my job. Good job today. Bye, Violet. Thank you. I got like a 50%. It was like, dude, you're not like, you don't have the thing that you can't recognize faces, but you're pretty fucking terrible at this. And I was like, okay. Time to wildly change my hair every weekend. No. Please no, Hobbit. Here's the thing. In VR, there's a little bit of like vibe and aesthetic. And so like, if Will drastically changed their hair, I'd still probably recognize them by like the gloves they like to wear, the poofy shirts they like to wear. Your chat can change from a cow to a horse, so it's rough. I have nameplate on for a thing. I have been having nameplates off lately because I hate them being in mirrors, but why isn't this guy walking? Because we did 5 miles. Not me only knowing people by what they wear. You would have hated the early days of me editing my Lucia. You change wildly every 2 weeks. Nuh-uh. Change avatars and outfits completely every day. Ugh. I want to change my base on. Sammy, did you see the post in Neat Stuff? Did you see the 3 bases I'm considering? Change his voice, Yulind. Who are you? That being said, Matoshiro. That being said, Matoshiro, there are some voices that I struggle with. Red Sox and Shere Khan in Koyo's community, they really don't sound that much alike. Like, when I hear them talking to each other, it's like, oh, one is clearly the other. But when I only hear one of them, I'm sitting there like, uh-oh. Yes, I completely agree. Shere Khan? I sound average? Nah, you're extremely identifiable, Ty. I've never mixed you up with somebody, Lamau. My voice isn't interesting anyway. I will admit, Trogdor. I was talking to Red Sox once. And I said, yeah, don't worry about it, Trogdor. And he looked at me and he went, I am not Trogdor. I was like, oh, shit. I have done that once, Trogdor. I got told I talk like a robot. I got told I walk like a robot today. That was 10 minutes ago. No, people's hair is like the easiest, like, I recognize people by this. Yeah, that's what reminded me of it. My voice sounds like a fuzzball at the bottom of a gravel pit. I don't know if I'd agree with that. The eyes can be a great way too. Still match. Hair is the first thing for me. Clothes is like second. Then voice. And then like face. I know some people make quite unique eyes. I just realized Noodle resubscribed with Prime. And I was so like, hi Noodles, glad your computer's working. I didn't thank her for Prime. I look nothing like Red Six. You do in Repo when everybody's just a fucking little robot, idiot. And all I have to go on is fucking voice. That's where I'm the worst. That's where I'm like mixing people up a lot. You best go thank her then. I will. Today. Yulind, they are nothing alike, SMH. I know. But I am bad with voices. Yuli, you have homework today? I do have homework today. I need to see if I can get my Vive wands working so that I'm not stuck in one-handed mode. Because this shit sucks. I'm pretty sure I have horrendous controller drift on my Vive wands. But like, goddamn. Being one-handed for Friday night and Saturday night is going to blow chunks. And last time I only had one hand for those, I think I just dipped. I think I just skipped them. 5 wands would be better than this. Guy named Chunks. That is the big homework for today. Other than that, you need to look at Throne. I should do that. I also would like to set up avatar stuff. I made a lot of progress on the reverse bunny outfit yesterday. I'd like to finish that. I'd really like to do that armature fix. Bigger homework. I assume you're talking about Throne. Think you came by for a singular round of Blackout? But you weren't a murderer, so I couldn't do my stupid joke. I also don't think we did Blackout that long. I might have left early that night. I do remember being there and, like, I only had one hand. I don't remember if I was just, like, after 2 rounds, I was like, this sucks, I'm leaving. Or if, like, Blackout was just not that popular that night, and so we went somewhere else. The floodgates almost said gays. Poor Sammy has too much money. I'm getting mixed messages from Sammy. On one hand, they're like, let me spoil you. Let me buy you the $100,000 ring. And on the other hand, they're like, yo, I work for the government, and so, like, I'm not getting paid for a month. So, like, you know, I'm still gonna spoil you, but I'm not gonna spoil you. Left when you were murdered. You came up and said hi and left in the middle of the round. I'm pretty sure you left in the middle of a round. Left when you were murdered? I might have been. Those two things are one and the same. Think you left the games night early? I know on Friday. On Friday, I left super early. I, like, fell asleep. I was just laying over depressed and sad, and I fell asleep. And then I got left behind in a world. I'd only been on for an hour. And I just got off. I just, like, went and played WoW or something. I got money saved. I don't care about not being paid. I just feel so bad whenever you kill someone. And then they leave the lobby. It depends. You left in the middle of Blackout? I was probably, like... I don't know, I probably had a round where I literally had a weapon, went to go pick up a clue or a key, and I had to set it down and, like, somebody grabbed that weapon, and I was like, why am I fucking here? I forgot to say happy 800. Oh my god, Octomage, hi. I'm just copying what everyone else is saying. Happy day 800. Thank you. Yeah, Blackout with one hand is like, why am I even here? Same thing with Probability Labs. Crash Compactor is about the only game you can play. Gigas you can play as a unit. You cannot play as the Gigas because you need both fucking hands for Gigas. What's the other game we play a lot? Victory of Round, you would need 2 fucking hands. Blackout with one hand is me when I beat my meat. Okay, bye, chat. Whose birthday is it? Oh, wait, it's your 800th day? Congrats. I don't know when we're going to play Battle Network. I am thinking Monday. I'm thinking we will do that Monday. Okay, bye, chat. I'll be here for you tonight if you need me. Quick Draw? Quick Draw would be doable with one hand, but I would not be comfortable. It's also, I'd be left-handed, and that's, like, fucking annoying. Yeah, I don't know. If I don't have my Vive Wands... If I don't have my Vive Wands by Saturday, I don't really see myself getting on Saturday. That'd make it funnier. I don't really care if it's funnier. I care about me having a good time and being comfy. News stories. Where is it? Ugh. As long as you start drawing right away, not drawing random shit until the last 15 seconds, you're good. Yulind is not here for your amusement. Robbed of Yulind cuddles again. What do you mean? Yulind cuddles are fucking free. You literally just gotta get on after my walk. I have yet to talk about this, but Tuesday, Twitch announced some big news for watch streaks. Basically, you can save your watch streaks now. If you miss a stream, you have like 48 hours to go watch the VOD, and that will preserve your streak. That's the hardest part. The universe will regret this. So, the low cost of dealing with my trauma. You can save your watch streaks now. Yippee! I still probably won't get a high watch streak, even though there's people I don't miss streams of. Still don't have a streak in a lot of these. The government shutdown. Everybody knows about that. Something really funny with the government shutdown. Nobody told a class of 8th graders that the government was getting shut down. So these 8th graders, they go on their DC trip. They show up to DC. They show up to, like, Capitol Hill, and they're like, where everybody at? What do we do? And so AOC actually was like, what the fuck? Nobody told you? All right, well, I'll give you a tour. So why did the government shut down? Because I thought it was a meme. So basically, I think it's annually, I forget specifically. They need to decide on a tax plan, what like the tax rates will be, where money is going, where money is allocated. I don't think specifically it's taxes, but like how much money is being spent on what. And obviously, Republicans and Democrats strongly disagree on things. And so the Democrats have been like, hey, we're not agreeing to any like money allocations until you reverse a lot of the cuts you made to Medicaid. Because 20 million people are about to lose Medicaid, and that sucks ass. And the Republicans are like, we're not doing that. And both sides are kind of like saying, well, we're not going to give. And so because they cannot meet a decision, basically there's no funding going out for the government right now. None of the branches, none of the things that is getting paid for. Anytime this happens, government employees go on furlough, which basically means they'll get paid once it's all back. Although Trump is basically saying, yeah, just fire them. Instead of giving them furlough, just fire them. So everybody's kind of worried about that. But if you work for the government right now, you just, like, you're not getting paid right now, and we don't know how much money is going where. And the big issue is, the Medicaid thing, are we bringing that back or not? But it is not a meme. Like, government has, like, literally just shut down. Yes and no. There's a lot of essential services. There's a lot of, like, you cannot not do this. And so those people they're going to work, but not getting paid. There's a lot of jobs that, like, we don't know if you have a job. And so you're not going in. Everyone but essential workers? Yeah. So it's not like, hey, the entire Mexican border is open right now because they're not getting paid. So, like, you can just go up north through the border and, like, it's just open. Like, they're all still there. They're just not getting paid right now. And once the government comes back, they will get furlough pay, which basically means all that time you worked, you're going to get paid for. There's a lot of people who, let's say they do administrative jobs that aren't really essential. They are not working right now. And they don't know if, like, they're going to be coming back. But when the tax plan is decided, they will get paid for all the time they would have been working. So if they worked 40 hours a week and they didn't for 3 weeks, they would get 3 weeks pay at the end of 3 weeks. Cleaners, daycare workers, national security, etc. Whenever there was a shutdown, I still went to work and cleaned hospitals and daycares. Oh, damn. America's wild. They put literal pop-ups on every government website. They can blame it on Democrats, even though they control the 3 chambers right now. It's not quite that simple, Leon. Because, like, Republicans, they cannot just outvote it. Yes, they control the houses, but they don't have enough to, like, majority vote this stuff in, which they need. And so it's one of those, like, how do I word this? I agree with the Democrats that, all this Medicaid stuff shouldn't be getting cut, and they should make a stand here. Because anytime the Republicans are like, hey, just vote for us with this, and we'll get you back, we'll owe you a solid, we'll be cool later, they never uphold that. And so the Democrats are like, nope, you gotta sign it in now, fuck you. And the Democrats are kind of fucking right for that. But it's like, it is very easy for either side to look at the other and be like, this is their fault. Everybody essential workers, oh damn. You can just walk across the border and take Yulind home, nobody will stop you. I always hate when these shutdowns happen because I always have to explain to people that doesn't matter to me, I always get paid. They still shouldn't put shitty pop-ups on official government websites, that's fucking disgusting. Oh, of course it is. But Trump and the Republican Party, they don't understand being non-biased. Consumed? Hell yeah. They don't understand, like, you know, this is a nonpartisan issue. Like, Trump, when he spoke to the generals, he was like, give me applause and whatnot, and nobody did because they're generals, and this is a very nonpartisan thing, and it's literally part of their decorum and like protocol is don't take sides. And Trump is sitting there like, why the fuck aren't they applauding me? You know, if you don't like it, fucking quit. And it's like, that's not how it works, dude. Well, Sammy is gonna know a lot more than me. Remember, they're not conservatives; they're a cult. They actually don't give a fuck about the rule of law. The second it might inconvenience them. Not every government employee will get paid for this. But they are off depends on if they are exempted or not. I don't know what makes somebody exempt or not. I know it's scary. I know there's a lot of people that are like, I don't know if I'm getting my job back. I know there's a lot of people that are like, I don't know if I get paid when I get back. That picture has a general that's face palming in it. Dude, the general thing is so ridiculous. Hi, Oni. A funnier story. Especially since shutdowns under Trump went for a long fucking time. Oh, Trump is responsible for like 50% of all the shutdown time in U.S. history. It's kind of crazy. And it's just gonna go up. Government shut down twice with him. He literally has the longest shutdown in history of like 30 days in his first term. And he's like, that record's not enough. We gotta get it higher. I saw a soccer game where a ref, basically two players bumped into each other. One of them then gets knocked into the referee. And all three of them get knocked over and take a spill. Well, one of the cleats from the soccer players hits the referee like in his eyebrow. And he's like bleeding, and he's like just holding his eye, just like, oh God, oh, it hurts. And one of the players is like, oh shit, the referee can't stop the play because like he's literally like bleeding on the ground. And so the player comes up to the referee, grabs the whistle at his neck, blows it, and then drops it and steps away. Which is like, I mean, okay, kind of good on you. It's helping. But it looks so formal, just like, oh man, you can't even blow your whistle. Tweet. All right, dude, whatever. I'm still hungry. Paper, I get like that so much where it's like, oh, I want to eat. And then you eat a meal and you're like, I still want to eat. No more dudes in dresses. Oh, God. No more fat guys in the army. Trump standing there. Oh, fuck, LOL. Gonna pull this tantrum and shit his pants every year. Just had a whole pizza. A whole pizza? Was it like a small or medium? Certainly not like a family size large. That even allowed? Is what even allowed? Blowing the referee's whistle? I would imagine it's super not allowed. You cannot like blow a whistle or the referee's whistle without reprimandation. But like in this scenario where like the referee is literally on the ground bleeding and like needs help, I don't think anyone's going to go after this player. I don't think he gets in trouble for this. I just keep eating, make more food. Oh my God, paper high. Good on them though. Didn't want to break the rules, but the ref being injured took priority. Food, oh my God, paper high. Oh my God, when do we fish again? Presume whoever had the ball couldn't see the ref was down. Usually when they see someone's down, they just kick the ball out of play and point it out. I mean, I don't know. I don't watch much soccer. But the referee was like on the ground bleeding, and the player just comes up and tweet and then like steps away. You should join for fishing, Yulind. That or Uno. Pyro has tried for a long time to get me to play Weeby fishing. And I don't know. Fishing is just not my thing, paper. Uno. I put $2 on sports ball yesterday and lost. When I play Stardew Valley paper bag, I fish with the training rod just to get level ups. And the moment I'm level 5, we all in on crab pots. It's chill and comfy. It's too passive for me. I want to do something else that doesn't require it either takes zero attention or all of my attention. But the like just waiting, but like I can't do anything else, but I'm just here waiting. To me, that's the same as waiting for a web page to load. I fucking hate that. There is action lure. I'll fish hook you, Yuli Hush, with a minigame. Yeah, but I don't like that. It's like too passive for me. I want like combat. Shake your mouse, it makes it load faster. Right, but that's when you hook the fish. What about when you're waiting for the fish? That's the part I hate. No, I mean the website. Okay. I think that was all of my notes. Dead fucking hand. Peak from Wednesday. I died a shit ton. I did really good the first round, and then I just fucking threw it with one bad jump on the kiln. And then we played like Ascendancy 5, and it was like, well, I died 3 of these stages. Which makes it so you can save your watch streaks. Government shut down. No one told the 8th grade class. Soccer ref took a cleat to the eye. Model work progress. And then the Red Dead 2 mod. And you talk and bark or meow. Sorry, I can't gift you a sub. I don't this Duolingo reward. Sorry, I can't gift you a sub. I don't this Duolingo reward. What? Yulind barking, please? I want? Okay. I don't want this Duolingo reward. One of my favorite clips, Gana. It's Telena. Telena from like 4 or 5 years ago. And she's as like just chicken shit as I am with spooky stuff. But whereas I'm not an idiot and will just not agree to spooky stuff, Telena will just like talk shit, make bets, hi Shion, gamble, and then lose. And, you know, people will be like, okay, you have to go to a spooky map with me. And she'll be like, wait, no, I didn't think you'd do that. No, that's really bad. I'm gonna sneeze. I don't have a... fuck, I don't have a way to mute now. Here, we gotta get that off of you. Bless, adorable. There is a clip of her with Korean. Thank you. Don't say thank you. Will is gassed. There is a clip of Telena playing with Korean. And she loses a bet. And Ko says, we have to do a horror map now. And she takes Telena to a horror map. They go through it for like 10 minutes. And it gets to the point of Telena just being like, please, Ko, please, I'll do anything. Please, I'll bark for you. I'll bark for you like a dog. If I bark for you, I don't have to finish the map, right? That's a fair trade, right? Bark, bark, bark. And she just does the most pathetic, whimpering, like, barking noises. Korean says nothing. Literally just looks down at her the whole time. And after she barks for like a minute straight, she's like, okay, we can leave now, right? We can leave. We don't have to be here. And Korean's just like, I never agreed to anything. You just did that. Wow. Anyway, go through the next room. And Telena's just crying. Lamau. So what it takes for you to bark for me? Let me think about that. To bark for you? You really want me to bark for you? What time is it? 12:30? The kind people can make the best evil in RP? Yes. Watch this one stream in VR chat that cannot handle scary worlds. I'll get jump scared by a red light. And then her own avatar. When they unleash the beast. I think the most pathetic thing I've ever seen, Leon, was Corvu. Corvu was playing Spooky's House of Jump Scares, which is like the 1,000 levels of horror maps. And literally on like level 3, you literally walk down a corridor and then it turns left. But before you get to the corner, a little cardboard cutout of a cupcake just like flips out of the wall and just says like, hi. And so like she's walking down and she's like, so when does it get scary? The cardboard just goes, this cardboard cupcake with a face, hi. And she screams and like does a 180 and turns around and runs into the wall. And she like literally starts hyperventilating and is just like, oh my god, that scared me. And we're like, Core, are you serious? And she's like, it was scary, it was so sudden. We're like, Core, it's a fucking cupcake on level 3. Hi, love. Hi, Yulind, my love. X, congratulations on 800 days. Thank you. That's really funny. That's so mean, Lamau. Not the fucking jump scare cupcake. It was like... I blinked and you were on the couch. What happened? We've been here for like 40 minutes. We got to 5 miles. Genuinely one of the most like... I don't think you can handle jump scare spooky stuff. I don't think this is a good idea. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. She got to like level 50 and I think she either threw up or almost threw up. It was the deal was she gets Genshin pulls. She gets money to pull on Genshin. And then she goes through 100 levels of spooky jump scare. I think it was supposed to be 200 levels. But she got to 50, and by like level 35 or 40, the person who had given her the Genshin pulls was like, I want you to stop. This was really sad to watch. I feel bad now, Core. Please stop. Hi, Purse. Alright, new deal. Oh, I'd take that deal and shit myself afterwards. Oh, I'll just give her the pulls. That's so fucked up. She agreed to it. She bit off more than she could chew, and then was fucking pathetic in the horror game. That's why I never agree to that stuff, but we did back ourselves into a corner once. I said $200 and I'll play Subnautica. Then $250 and I'll do Subnautica VR. Subnautica VR didn't work, so we did the Subnautica base, played it for 12 hours. And then I agreed to Outlast Trials because I could not fulfill the VR part of Subnautica. Both the Subnautica day and the Outlast Trials day were fucking horrible. But that was, both of those days were like, yeah, I'll do this for money, and I have learned my lesson. I'm scared of what Sammy says the new deal is. I'm worried for that. All is live. Oh, I might have an email from Steam. Oh, there's a lot of people I like. There's also a stream of me up right now. What the heck? Okay, it is not from Steam. It is from fucking Throne. You have gift suggestions. Oh, boy. Yuli plays horror to completion game. And I'll do 1,000 dono? Nope. Not worth 1,000. Hi, Frey. This is why I don't make deals with you. Anyone would never be mean like that. Steamail. Oh no, Sammy. I would not play a horror game for $1,000. That is a lot of money. But hell no. I don't like horror. I don't like it. For a Happy Meal? Chat, Yuli hates us. You know I don't hate you. Would I play a fucking horror game for a Happy Meal? No. No, I wouldn't. He won't even bark for us. What the heck? Is it time? Is it time for our nap? Send you guys somewhere. I think it's time for that. Who all is live today? Kind of a lot of people watch. Oh, there's so many options. There's somebody that I would like to raid. And she's playing Goblin Cleanup with Spacefish, but she's a dumb bitch and not live right now. Probably has a reason, and I'm being mean. Heck. Okay, new deal. Unlimited chocolate milk for spooky game? No. Because chalky milk is, like, bad for me. You can't give me unlimited chalky milk. I'll just get fat. Go fucking shower, femboy. Yulind being mean? No way. More likely than you'd think. High chocolate. Gasp. Nodders. There's somebody I want to raid, but they're playing a game I can't see spoilers for it. And so it's like, oh, we can't go there. It's been a while since we went to G. Let's go to Kyo. Yeah, chat, Yuli is a bully. Making you nice and plump, ready for the licking. I'm going to go walk into traffic now. Hang on. Hobbit, hang on. Meanlin, Kyo, bye-bye. Oh, my camera is here. Flying. Behavior. Look at me. Okay, now. Fly around. This lets me fly over there. That way, when I sit up, you don't see just fucking panty shot. Yuli can bully me anytime. Just gives me a reason to pin them down. Wah, Freya. Gigantify emote. What is that emote? Desktop 1. Can I not mouse over things and see it? Kyo's been having a lot of fun with Bug Game. I saw. We're gonna go to Kyo. Because they're sweet and nice, and I love them. I didn't even fully stand up. I waddled over to my computer on my knees. I'm so tired. Love. Comfy hug, pat. Flash. Raid. Oh, and thank you for the socials. Logitech, I'm so excited for Limix. I'm so excited for Midnight. Oh my god. I just want to, like, see all the beta stuff for Midnight. Flash raid. Cheeky. Alright, Ely, call me later to talk about spoils. Maybe. Don't be grumpy tonight. I won't be grumpy tonight. That might not be on VR chat, but I won't be grumpy tonight. If I don't have my Vive wands working, I'll probably just be playing Monster Hunter or recording in WoW. I don't want to see a sad femboy. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. Thank you Measter for the fucking max incline noodles for the prime. We're gonna go say hi to Gkyo. They're a very sweet, lovable bean. Tonight I will probably be on core stream, but we'll see. Tomorrow is a big day. Tomorrow is Unrailed with Spacefish and Maru and Cairo. And then Sunday is Planet Crafter. So the next 3 days kind of sick. Oh, and then Monday will be Mega Man Battle Network. The next 3 to 4 days all stack. Ah, thank you, Octal. You can be grumpy if you want. 200 Unreal Tupac. We're gonna be playing it tomorrow. I think Cairo and Spacefish and maybe Maro will be streaming it. With that being said, I love you. Bye. Did the raid go through? Oh my god, I 11. I can't see Kiyo's stream.
No.
This is actually the worst. Okay, the raid went through. Maybe if I close this stuff. This. Close overlay. Why is this not closing? Oh my god.